Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Something for Nothing has been the quest of the light-fingered, the swindlers, those too lazy to work honestly, and the men whose story you're about to hear. It has been said there is a thief in every one of us, but somehow most of us manage to keep him locked up. But sometimes temptation gets the upper hand.
Phil, what are you doing?
I'm pulling back the safety catch of this pistol. Then I'm going to fire it at you. And then wipe away my fingerprints and place the gun in your right hand.
But why? Why? What did I do?
I can't trust you anymore, partner. Therefore, our partnership is hereby dissolved.
Our mystery drama, The 500 Carats, based on a tale by George Griffith, was especially adapted for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis and stars Gordon Gould. One doesn't have to say the word Kimberley twice to know it means diamonds. And one of the most famous in South Africa was the Conception diamond, because Conception Bay is where it was found and lost, all 500 carats of it. The last man to see it was Philip Marsden. That gentleman at this moment sits behind bars in the Johannesburg jail with another gentleman, Inspector Grace.
The reason I asked you to come to my cell, Inspector, is to try to make you believe I do not have the Conception diamond, nor do I know where it is. The only time I had possession of the stone was inside the company offices. It was locked in the firm's safe, and for you to have held me on such meager evidence as you have is illegal.
Unfortunately for you, Marsden, the law decides its own legality. You had access to the diamond, and although we don't know how, you could have spirited it out of the building.
Inspector, you don't understand me at all. This has been going on too long. I've been searched and followed and kept at bay for weeks. I'm at the end of what I can stand and retain my sanity. I sent for you to tell you what I know in exchange for my freedom, so that I can leave South Africa forever.
And if you tell me everything, we might strike a bargain.
I'll trust you. What do I have to lose? The truth is the truth. 2 months ago, there was an incredible find at the Conception mine. I was with the director when it was brought in.
Sir Hugh, this stone was delivered by hand.
Oh, something extraordinary, eh? Well, bring it here, Dermot. Good Lord. Marsden, come and have a look at this.
Why, it's certainly a remarkable stone. Has it been weighed?
Oh, not yet, Mr. Marsden.
Magnificent. Yes, on the face of it, I'd say a perfect octahedron. Where was it found, Dermot?
Oh, at the 800-foot level at Conception.
Well, I think the managing director should see this. The other chap's upstairs before we lock it up.
Shall I give the managing director a call?
No, I will. Marsden, you take it up to the diamond room and have it weighed. By the way, take Dermot along with you. I've been very pleased with your work for the firm, Derwent. I think we'll make you Mr. Marsden's assistant. What do you say, Marsden?
He's a good man. Welcome aboard, Derwent.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I'll show you the way up.
Give me a buzz when you get the exact weight, will you? I'll call insurance and come up for another look.
When we get to the top of these circular metal stairs...
It's like climbing up a lighthouse. I've never been up here before.
Turn right, and there'll be a door with a safety grill. Press the button. And we wait for someone to open the Judas window.
Oh, the what?
That little closed window in the door. That's what they call it.
Hello. Oh, it's you, Marsden. Come in. And Derwent.
And something else, which should knock your eye out. Gentlemen, gather round the scales, and we'll weigh the stone. 400, 420, 450, 500, a little more, 505.
505 carats. That's as large as since the Junker in the Jubilee.
Wait till I tell the old man. Get me Sir Hugh, will you?
Marsden, I've been waiting for your call.
Sir Hugh, 505 carats.
Lock it up. I'll call Cape Town and tell them we're sending it down. I say, Marsden, was the managing director pleased?
Well, he didn't get up here, sir.
Oh. I'll have the safe unlocked and show it to him later.
Then, Inspector, on Saturday, it was decided not to send the diamond down to Cape Town. I'd had word there was some sort of strike going on and warned the managing director we'd better hold on to the stone for the present. Monday, when the safe was opened, the diamond was gone. Get me Sir Hugh on the line, please.
Sir Hugh here?
Glad you're in, sir.
Marsden?
I'm in the diamond room. We just opened the safe, and the stone's gone.
What? The big one? The conception?
Yeah, we've turned the safe inside out.
Does the managing director know?
I called you first.
Well, I'll find him and bring him up with me. If he hasn't already left the country, I'll put in a call for Inspector Grace.
Sir Hugh's calling Inspector Grace.
Grace? I thought he'd retired.
It was only you and I and the managing director here on Saturday. Let's try to reconstruct what we remember so we have all the facts straight for him.
Well, we ought to tell him who else saw the stone. Sir Hugh on Wednesday and Thursday.
Now, that's the day he brought the managing director with him. It was after 6 when I closed the safe.
Well, Sir Hugh brought his sister on Friday, or was it Thursday?
I wasn't here then. Sir Hugh must have locked up because he opened the safe again with me Saturday morning when they took the insurance photograph. I think I was the last one to see it on Saturday.
Well, I was with you and the managing director.
I don't know what questions the inspector will have, but I certainly hope he can come up with some answers.
Gentlemen, this is Inspector Grace. I've persuaded him as a personal favor to delay his retirement from the police force.
The Bureau.
The police bureau, to take up this case. He has a few questions for you.
Thank you. Sir Hugh, is there anyone in this room who should be excluded from suspicion?
Anyone? Including myself?
Why not?
Inspector, I was actually the last one to see that diamond on Saturday. I placed it in its leather bag in the presence of the managing director and Mr. Derwent here.
Just the three of you?
No one else was in this room.
Sir Hugh, where is the managing director?
I called his house. His wife said he was out hunting.
I'll have the Bureau examine the safe. But to the casual eye, I'd say it hasn't been tampered with.
Well, it couldn't have been unlocked after it was closed on Saturday.
I thought Mr. Marsden had a key.
I do, but I can't use my key to open the safe unless Sir Hugh or the managing director are here. They each have a master key, without which the day key, which I have, is of no use.
You're absolutely convinced you saw the diamond yourself when you locked up Saturday?
Oh, without question.
Mr. Marsden's been with the firm 20 years. Many diamonds have passed through his hands, and we've never experienced a loss.
It's not a bad record.
Well, I'd say a tribute to our choice of men.
We'll conduct an official search. I dislike saying this, but everyone on the premises is under suspicion. And Sir Hugh, if you would be so good as to put me in touch with your managing director when he returns from his hunting trip, I'd be obliged.
Well, the managing director is also suspect?
These specifications indicate the diamond was worth £3 million, uncut. Why should I not suspect the managing director? You also, Sir Hugh.
Well, I suppose that's only fair.
Well, let me see. How large would you say this room is?
30 by 30.
The entrance there. The safe here. Tables in the center, scales and so on. Windows. What street do we face?
Stockdale Street.
Yes. Tell me again what transpired last Saturday.
I
know you told me. Please, tell me again.
I was the last to see the diamond. The managing director said, lock up, and he and I opened the safe. Mr. Derwent put in the tray.
The new big stone was in a fitted leather bag on a tray with some other fine stones. I placed the tray in the safe and stepped back.
After that, I closed the door, gave the knob a twirl, and that was it.
So is it against the regulations if I smoke?
Oh, no, not at all.
I borrow a match.
Marsden, light the inspector's cigar for him, will you?
Excuse me, Inspector.
Yes, that does make it a bit steamy. Mind if I open a window? Well, we will lock this room. What about these 3 windows? Can they be locked?
They're left open only in the warmest weather.
Such as we've been having this month.
Yes.
But there are guards everywhere.
No chance of anyone throwing a stone into the street from here?
I hadn't thought of that.
To get back to Saturday, Mr. Marsden, you were saying you closed the safe, and then what happened?
I went down to Sir Hugh's office and we talked. What did we talk about?
Oh, well, not being able to get together for a hunt on Sunday. We postponed it a week.
That's right.
And then?
Well, then I went home.
So did I.
Were you searched as you left the building?
Oh, of course. Our security, you know. Everyone is searched. No exceptions.
And what about the managing director?
I don't know. He left the diamond room in front of me. I suppose he went home, too. It was after 6.
And you, Mr. Derwent? Oh, where did he go?
He'll be back. He just stepped out. Derwent was on duty Saturday night.
He remained here in the diamond room?
Until 7 in the morning, when he's due to go off duty.
By the way, Mr. Marsden, what was the reason you and Sir Hugh didn't go on a hunt on Sunday?
Well, I couldn't make it. My wife had other plans.
And, where do you generally go?
Well, it depends on what you're after. The buck are fairly plentiful on the range between here and Berkeley West. I generally go there.
So you hunted there alone on Sunday?
I did, as a matter of fact. But no luck.
None at all?
Oh, I saw a white hippo.
Did you now? You never told me.
So I'll assign my men to various parts of your firm, and that's it for now.
Are they going to do a thorough search? That stone could be in the building.
I wouldn't count on it.
Why not? And then sneak it out sometime in the future.
And the diamond at this very moment is probably miles away.
What makes you say that?
Because I believe it has taken flight. As assuredly as if it had wings.
That is the most amazing piece of instant deduction I've ever run across. And I've hidden nothing from you. Related the exact conversations as they happened. All that remained secret, of course, was the inner workings of 2 minds. The person who engineered the theft and the inspector who is deducing the modus operandi. I shall be back shortly with Act 2. Unquestionably, the most valuable treasure per square centimeter is that piece of crystallized carbon we call a diamond. It's easily hidden and easily disposed of. There are diamond cutters in Amsterdam, Rio, and London who ask no questions and turn a rough diamond into untraceable cut gems. This is what prompts Inspector Grace to apply all heat and speed to solving the theft. In the Johannesburg jail, he sits with the accused thief, Philip Marsden.
You have me, Inspector, but you don't have the diamond.
Not yet.
I sent for you to see me in my cell because I don't think I can go on much longer like this without losing my mind.
Confession is good for the soul, Marsden.
Before I go on, will you tell me how you were able to guess the manner the diamond left consolidated?
I'll be glad to. I followed the old adage, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Smoke? Fire?
Smoke rings, to be more precise.
Here we are at Consolidated, Inspector. Nothing like a brisk walk to start off the morning. And it's given us a chance to discuss your progress.
Such as it is, or rather isn't. Would you like a cigar?
No, thanks. Well, any more on your theory of the flying diamond? I see you're again without a match. Well, this time I'm equipped. Here, let me.
Thank you. Helps me think.
Yeah. Well, I had to give it up. But I love the smell of a good cigar. I say, you're very good at that. I was never able to blow smoke rings that perfect.
You just lean your head back, pucker your lips, and blow.
Yeah. Look, that ring keeps its shape a long time, doesn't it? Well, it's practically up to our second story.
Yes, notice where it's going now. Caught in some current of air and drifting across the street out toward the hills.
I love those hills and the veldt beyond. We're really got pretty country in South Africa. Marsden and I find the best game right out there.
As if you've been riding with him lately.
No, I haven't. We used to, at least 3 times a month. In the past week or so, he's taken to going out alone.
How long has he been with the firm, did you say?
20 years in August. We'll have to celebrate somehow. He's an extremely valuable employee.
Marsden, when I saw that smoke ring blowing in the direction of the hills and thought back to the day I stood by the window in the diamond room smoking, that smoke ring did exactly the same thing. Rising, then suddenly get caught in a current, and then I knew how you accomplished the theft.
I suppose I say, as far as you went, you guessed right. But you are still a considerable distance from a solution.
No, not that far. A diamond may be heavier than air, but other things are lighter. At any rate, from that time on, I realized your little hunting expeditions were not after game, but the spot where the diamond had dropped. That evening, we covered all the roads.
It's getting late, Inspector. Perhaps he isn't coming back to Kimberley by the old Transvaal road.
He'll have to take one of these roads. He knows we're watching his front door, so he can't stay out all night. Your men on the other roads, they won't go before you dismiss them.
Hardly. They'll stay where they are, even if they have to wait all night.
This may be our man, Constable. Hold your London high. Oh, stop right there.
Whatever's the matter with you, Inspector Grace? Springing out at a man from the side of the road.
Get off your horse, Marsden.
What is all this?
Well, Constable, take charge of the horse and tell the other men watching the other roads we have, Marsden. He'll ride back with me to the police station.
This is very high-handed of you. Am I under arrest?
Not yet, but I'm holding you on suspicion of theft.
Theft of what? Can't a man go hunting anymore?
What were you hunting for?
What are you going to do with me?
A complete search.
Of me?
From top to toe.
What do you expect to find?
I believe that somehow you had that diamond flown out to the veld, and for the past days you've gone out to search for it. I plan to make certain you didn't find it today.
Gentlemen, I've asked all the senior staff to join me here today. That is all but the managing director, who I understand has a touch of the flu. He's asked that we meet this morning, for he has something to tell us. Inspector Grace.
Last night we detained Mr. Philip Marsden of your staff and had him searched. We suspected he knew the whereabouts of the Conception diamond and had gone out beyond the hills to recover it. But I was mistaken. Therefore, at Mr. Marsden's request, I am making public my apology.
Oh, very sporting of you, Inspector. Marsden, I had no hand whatever in this matter, having left to the inspector all responsibility. So far as I am concerned, and I speak for the managing director and the board of governors, we never thought you were in any way culpable.
Yes, I apologized to you that day at your office, but I still knew I was on the right track. I tagged Derwent as your accomplice. Somehow, the two of you have been able to transport that diamond a dozen or so miles from Kimberley, and it was there for the picking. I was sure you were just waiting for me to give up and stop watching you.
Yes, but you wouldn't. Day after day, week after week. I could have killed you.
That was our game. No matter how and when you went out into the hills, one of my men or I would be close by. I've never flown in one of these whirlybirds before, Charlie. It's quite enjoyable. It's a marvelous way to see the country.
I've hired my helicopter out to catch poachers and rustlers, but never a diamond thief. Are we heading in the right direction?
Yes, he always makes for the Berkeley Hill section.
How long have you been dogging him?
3 months. Then it came to me in a flash. Charlie's got a helicopter. Rent it. The company's picking up the tab.
Well, he shouldn't be too hard to spot from up here.
There he is. See him on that horse going through the ravine?
Sure do. Now what?
Can you just hover here and wait? Now, he stopped now. See? If you keep your bird in one place, I can focus these binoculars.
I can get a little closer and then gain altitude.
There he goes, turning his horse around slowly. I think he's spotted the direction or something. He's heading for that flat part of the veld.
What do we do?
See, up ahead, that little flat basin. It's about a half a mile ahead of him. Can we land there?
Land? But he's bound to see it.
I want him to, if he hasn't already.
How do you expect him to dig up that diamond if he knows he's being watched?
He won't. That's the whole idea. And the next time he goes out, we'll be ready for him and take off and go through the same motions.
Man, you're a pretty patient guy.
Yes, I am.
You're going to drive him crazy.
Exactly what I have in mind. Let's land.
Climb in, Inspector.
Hi, Charlie.
Same man, same place today?
Same place, Charlie, but a different man. Marsden's got a sidekick. He had to pull this off. Name's Derwent. Today it seems to be his turn. He started out on horseback half an hour ago. Well, let's take off. Marsden has black hair, remember? Derwent's is red.
Well, on a hot day like this, no one's going to be out on the veldt without a hat.
Charlie, you're familiar with police procedure?
Pretty much. Yeah, I've been in a lot of cases.
Good. I'm deputizing you as an officer. I think Derwent may be a lot more nervy than Marsden.
Is Marsden running scared?
Close to it. His boss says he's very jittery, and I think that's why his pal is taking over. Let's head for that same place we landed last time and walk back to Mr. Derwent.
You're sure that's him?
He just took off his hat to fan himself, and that's all identification I need.
You're right. That is some red hair.
He's coming, Charlie. I can hear him. You take over.
Hello, Derwent. Nice day for a walk, isn't it?
You two made a big mistake. Put your hands up.
Pointing a gun at officers of the law is a bigger mistake, pal.
Get out of here. Get away from me.
We're just picnicking. What are you so excited about?
Get going. You heard me.
Be sensible. Throw the gun on the ground.
You're on my land. I have every right to defend it. Now you get out of here.
Do you hear that, Inspector? It's his land. You wouldn't happen to have a deed on you, would you? I didn't know it was your land.
I just bought it. You can see the stake marks. Oh, what do you want from me anyway?
You know.
Oh, I could kill you both. You're driving Phil Marston out of his head. Now you're pulling that stuff on me. I don't need this gun. You can have it. It's empty anyway. I wasn't threatening you with any harm.
Nice gun. You have a permit for it?
Of course I have.
May I see it, please?
But I don't have it with me. I came out for a ride to look at my property. Who takes papers?
But you took a pistol.
Why are you picking on us? You arrested Philip Marston. Now you're following me. What kind of justice is that?
If we didn't know differently, we'd leave you alone. But you're a crook. And so is Marsden. All right, Inspector, he's all yours. You want to arrest him or let him go?
I'll give him his gun back. He probably does have a permit. You're not fooling anyone, Derwent. We can wait just as long as you can. But I promise you this. If you live to be 1,000, neither of you will ever lay a hand on that diamond that's hidden out here. Never. Not without us watching. And you can tell Marston I said so.
Derwent?
Marston?
You can come out of the woods.
I've been out there for hours.
There's been a policeman outside my house until just now, midnight. Every single day.
I'm not that happy about meeting in a cemetery at night.
We're being followed and checked up on all the time. I left you the note to meet me here because we have to change our plans. Going out and looking is no good. We can't cover the area, and they won't let us alone.
But they've got no proof.
They don't need it.
Someone else is bound to find it, Phil. It must still be tied to that red balloon. It's red. It's visible. We have got to keep trying. There's no other way. Anyway, how are we going to change our plans?
I don't know. Derwent, I'm beat. I'm at the end of my rope. I can't live with this anymore. I'm going to tell the inspector how we did it.
You're telling him nothing.
What are you pointing that gun at me for?
It's not loaded, Phil. But this is to warn you, it will be.
You'd kill me for that. Money?
You're done right.
Then don't kill me. The one we have to get out of the way is the inspector. If he's not around, we can move.
Kill a police inspector? Oh, you're a lot crazier than I thought.
Examine the motives of those who have sinned against society and those assigned to bring them to justice. Remember Javert, the relentless pursuer of Jean Valjean and Victor Hugo's classic? In the end of the novel, he breaks down. Here, I am an honest servant of the law, caught between two crimes. The crime of letting a man escape and the crime of arresting him. Let's see how the inspector grapples with this problem when I return shortly with Act 3. It's not fanciful to say fighting a criminal is like fighting a war. You probe the defender's weaknesses. You attack him where he is the most vulnerable. You encourage him to make mistakes. And then, finally, you offer him peace on your terms. Only in this case, the thieves are a little more desperate, which makes the situation considerably more dangerous. We are back in the cemetery with Marsden and Derwent.
What we have to consider is there a foolproof killing as there was a foolproof theft?
Well, Phil, I've had a lot of experience with guns. Even before we start, we have to find a gun and ammunition which can't be traced.
I don't have any connections like that.
I do. But they're not here in South Africa. They're in England.
Oh, it'll be months before anyone can get us a gun from England. There's got to be another source.
Wait. Yes. I've got friends in Cape Town. If you can arrange it, say you're having me sent there on company business.
Your friends have untraceable guns?
To spare.
Inspector, I'm in a quandary. You know that since your apology for having mistakenly arrested him, Marsden's credit with Consolidated has been fully restored. But I can see from day to day the man is ailing. He tells me he can no longer enjoy riding into the hills. His home is watched. His steps are followed. Your men are making his life miserable.
Sir Hugh, do you want that diamond back or don't you?
Oh, what a question. Of course we do.
I tell you, he engineered that disappearance. Now, picture yourself. You're a man of good background, 20 good years with Consolidated, living here in Kimberley on the average small salary.
Well, we're not London, you know.
And knowing that within a few miles, on a spot you alone might locate, there's a £3 million fortune. Yours for the picking up, if only you dare go and take it. But you don't dare do so.
So it's out there, is that it?
That is it.
Oh, dear. Dreadful situation. You're driving the man out of his mind.
I'm driving a thief out of his mind. I wish he'd confess so I could put him out of his misery and go and retire as I planned to.
You're dead certain about this?
Yes. Would you mind if I talked to him in front of you?
What, right here in my office? Well, no, not at all.
Then have him in.
Helena, will you find me Philip Marsden, please, and send him up here?
Would you also send for that assistant of Marsden's, Derwent?
Oh, he's not here. He went to Cape Town a week ago.
Oh? On business?
Well, I expect so. Marsden sent him. That's our shipping point.
And to your knowledge, Derwent is not back yet.
Well, I'm sure Marsden would have mentioned it. Come in.
You wanted to see me, Sir Hugh?
Actually, no, it's the inspector who does.
What is it, Inspector? Haven't you had your pound of flesh from me yet?
We were talking about Derwent. When will he be back?
I don't expect him before next week.
You're sure he hasn't returned to Kimberley?
Quite sure.
That's really strange. Sir Hugh, the Bureau, at your expense, has hired a private helicopter.
Yes, I remember.
He flies within a 25-mile radius every day, sometimes with a police officer or myself. The day before yesterday, the pilot brought in a report that he spotted Mr. Derwent, way out on the Veld. He was digging, it seems.
It must have been someone else. He was mistaken.
Well, that's what I told him. So yesterday he took a photographer with him, and they took pictures of anyone they saw. I had enlargements made, and I've brought them along. Just take them out of my briefcase. We'll spread them out on Sir Hugh's desk. Now, that figure with a spade in his hand. You see him looking up? He's probably seen the helicopter. Sir Hugh, does that look like Derwent to you?
I see. It does.
What do you think, Marsden?
It may look like him, but I know for a fact Derwent is in Cape Town. Is there anything else you wish me for, Sir Hugh?
No. Inspector?
No. Thank you for your help, Marsden.
I'd better get back to my desk, then.
What do you make of that?
Sir Hugh, when one is hunting wild beasts, one uses beaters who drive the game towards the hunters. Yes, I think these photographs will serve the same purpose.
Who's there?
Hello, Derwent. Did you get back from Cape Town sooner than you thought?
I did. Matter of fact, I did.
And you're just spending time out here during the day, observing the wonders of nature?
Actually...
And tonight you're here to cool off, because it is so hot in Kimberley.
Well, it is. Yes, you read my mind.
I do read it, with a great deal of interest. You've been back 3 days. Don't lie to me. You've been seen and photographed.
I know what you're thinking, but it isn't so.
What am I thinking?
You think I've been coming out here to find the diamond.
I wouldn't mind if you did. We're partners. How did you make out with the revolver you were going to get from friends in Cape Town?
Oh, yes, I got one. Completely untraceable, and ammunition for it, everything.
I'm glad. I had an idea you might have got back, so this evening I went to your house to welcome you. I found the gun. Loaded. Is this it?
Yes, that's it. Phil, what are you doing?
I'm pulling back the safety catch. And then I'm going to fire it at you. And then rub away my fingerprints and place the gun in your right hand.
But why? Why? What did I do?
I can't trust you anymore, partner. You've left me no alternative. So the partnership is hereby dissolved. Inspector, you've won. I hope you appreciate the fact that I came to you of my own volition to confess I stole the diamond and accepted quite willingly being placed in jail.
I understand all that, and I appreciate it.
I'm trapped. I know it. I'll tell you everything, but it won't do you any good. You'll never find it. It's impossible. Let me tell you how I did it. While I can still, what's that word?
While you can still concentrate.
Yes. You want to know how? My assistant, Derwent. I had to train him.
Go on.
Derwent? Now, we've got just 2 days, and you've got to practice palming the big diamond. Understand? You work with that piece of stone.
Oh, how's this, Phil? Now you see it, now you don't.
Yes, keep doing it every spare minute. On Saturday, the managing director will be in the diamond room with us. I hand you the tray. You walk over here with your back to us, palm the big one, put the tray into the safe. I shut the safe. The diamond's in your pocket. Now, the next step, just as we rehearsed it. What do you say?
I think the scales are off, Mr. Marsden. I noticed the needle vibrating a little.
Is that so? Will you clean the scales, Derwent? And then I'll test them.
Yes, sir, right away.
Okay, so far. The managing director will leave. You take the diamond out of your pocket. Do it now with that piece of stone. That's right. Go to clean the scales and slip the diamond between the scale and the wall.
Like this.
Perfect. Then what?
On Saturday, when I'm on night duty, I take this balloon and fill it with gas from this pocket cylinder. An hour before daylight, I tie the diamond bag to the balloon and let it fly out the window.
A toy balloon. Very clever, Marsden. How come we never found the empty gas cylinder? We searched that room from top to bottom, and you and everyone in the place before they left the premises.
Derwent had put the cylinder where the diamond had been in back of the scales. When the hue and cry died down, I got rid of it.
How could you be sure the balloon would drop where you wanted it to?
Oh, I have a scientific mind. I've always had one. I knew there'd be a temperature drop at daybreak, which would contract the gas and bring the balloon down.
I know you felt hunted. But was there any other reason behind your coming to me? Telling me you wanted to confess?
To make you an offer. You let me out. We'll go to look for the diamond together and share the proceeds 50-50.
What about Derwent?
I'll take care of him.
Somebody already has. And they tried to make it look like a suicide, but amateurs make terrible mistakes. No left-handed person fires a gun at himself with his right hand.
I'm surprised. He admitted stealing it.
In fact, came to me to beg me to stop hounding him. So, after Derwent was shot...
What?
Yes, we found his body out there. A staged suicide.
Staged?
Murder. My theory is Marsden caught him trying to find the diamond alone. Well, I've turned everything over to the Bureau. If they can build a murder case against Marsden, at least they've got him under lock and key, so he can't run away.
Do you think that Derwent found the diamond?
I doubt it. Marsden tried to make a deal with me. Let him out, we'd go look for the stone together and share the profits.
Oh, the nerve. So, no diamond, eh?
When I rolled Derwent over, I found a busted toy balloon.
A toy balloon? Why do you suppose a man would take a thing like that with him?
Sir Hugh, I've done all I could do.
I appreciate everything. So you're retiring, eh?
Yes, leaving in an hour.
Oh, what, packed already?
I was ready to go 4 months ago.
Well, I hope you have enough to make it on.
Oh, I've saved a little. Goodbye, sir.
Inspector, I never thought my flying the helicopter for you would be so personally rewarding. £500 is more than I ever got for a charter flight.
Well, Charlie, there comes a time in a man's life when you can see the end of the rainbow. When do you figure we'll get there?
Oh, I'd say about 10 hours flying time.
Good. You saved me a great many hours of traveling this way, and whatever I paid you, it's well worth it.
How did you happen to pick Holland as a country to retire in?
Oh, I don't know. It's quiet. It just suits me.
Of all the places in the world to end up in, I'd say Holland was the least exciting.
Not really.
I mean, what has Amsterdam got besides tulips and windmills?
Diamond cutters, Charlie. Diamond cutters.
Your guess is as good as mine. But my guess is that by the time 505 carats are split up into smaller stones, Inspector Grace will have got for himself a generous annuity. What salves my conscience is that when a man retires from the force, he is no longer an officer of the law. He's just an ordinary man. Or, should I say, an ordinary crook. And perhaps he, too, will find an inspector at his heels following him. I shall return shortly. For that last word the Mystery Theater allows me, I sometimes place myself in the shoes of one of the story's characters. Say, Inspector Grace. Without batting an eye, he presents 505 carats to a diamond cutter in Amsterdam. There is payment, and the nest egg hatches into a chunk of money. Would I have the nerve? Could I comfort myself with George Bernard Shaw's opinion, the faults of the thief are the qualities of the financier? I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Our cast included Gordon Gould, Lloyd Battista, and Court Benson. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the sound of suspense. The fear you can hear. For the next 52 minutes, we're going to take you into the world of mystery, into the world of terrifying imagination. The story you are going to hear concerns a question which has been asked since the first men on Earth were born and died. Is there a life after death? Is there a way to return from the grave? And if there is, can we come back in the body of a living creature? Even one that has claws instead of fingernails? Here is one chilling answer.
Dr. Singh, you have to tell me. Could my wife have come back as a bird? A sparrow, something like that?
Well, your wife was a rather big woman, Mr. Moresby, in a physical sense.
How about a snake? A seagull? How about a cat? A great, big, fat cat? A cat?
Our mystery drama, The Return of the Moresbys, was written especially for the Radio Mystery Theater by Henry Slessor and stars Patrick O'Neill. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Now here is Act One. Like all murder stories, sooner or later, it reaches the office of a daily newspaper.
You wanted to see me, Chief?
You bet I want to see you, Prouty. Come in and shut that door.
I bet I know what it's about. That story I filed on Richard Moresby, right?
I got a flash for you, Prouty. This is a newspaper office, not a fiction magazine. You take this story of yours and see if you can sell it to Weirdo Digest or something. But get it off my desk.
Now, wait a while, Max. I know it's offbeat, but I thought I handled it with a kind of a light touch.
Stories about murder can't be handled with a light touch, not on this paper.
But it's accurate. I mean, this is exactly what the guy Moresby told me, just before he died.
Well, he must have been out of his head.
He asked for somebody to hear his story. That's how I got to meet him. I was at the hospital covering that subway accident.
Now, that story made sense to me. Nothing but nice, clear facts. But this nonsense...
Please, let me tell you about this guy. Maybe you'll change your mind.
All right, what about him?
Well, for one thing, he was a real distinguished-looking guy. The only thing peculiar about him was his eyes.
His eyes?
Yeah. They were the palest blue eyes I ever saw in a man. They weren't really blue at all. They're like silver.
Big deal. So he had silver eyes.
And when he started to tell me about himself, well, I just had to hear the whole story, Chief.
Yes, I was born in London, but my family moved to the States when I was young. They didn't improve much on the climate when they did. We lived in Vermont. I don't think I was ever warm enough until the age of 24 when I moved to Southern California. I lived on beaches. A superb swimmer, a superior surfboarder, and a terrible bum. It was on the beach at Malibu that I met the woman who was to become my wife. Her name was Una. She was as pale as a gardenia with bones. Una had more bones than any other woman I've ever met.
Lovely day, isn't it?
I beg your pardon?
I said it's a beautiful day. I don't think I've ever seen the ocean look prettier.
Frankly, the Pacific always looked a little muddy to me.
I wonder if that's what Balboa said when he first saw it.
Well, he probably said, what a great place for surfing.
Ah, I see you have a surfboard.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I think I see a wave that I like. Will you excuse me?
Oh, I wish I had the nerve to try it.
Yeah, you really should. Well, bye now.
Maybe I'll ask my chauffeur to teach me.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Charles, my chauffeur. He's very good at sports.
Come to think of it, that wave doesn't look so good after all. By the way, my name is Richard. Richard Moresby.
How do you do? My name is Una.
Una Vandermeyer. That was her name. As soon as I realized that she was from the Vandermeyer family, she didn't seem half as bony as she did before. In fact, not only did I become accustomed to Una's appearance, I was even able to tolerate her inane conversation.
Can't you just feel the mystery of the stars, Richard? Sometimes I feel their vibrations as if they're trying to communicate with me. Do you ever feel that?
Well, sometimes, I suppose.
I really think we must be one with the universe, don't you? I really believe there's just one great universal soul, and we're all part of it. Don't you think so, too?
Yes, of course. Right on, as they say. You see what I mean? She talked that way all the time, from the first day of our honeymoon. Well, it was a fine honeymoon just the same. It lasted a whole year. on the beaches of the Caribbean, on the French Riviera, I got browner and browner. Una got freckles. Finally, we returned to our home in Los Angeles and settled down to a quiet, comfortable marriage. What on earth is that you're playing?
It's sitar music, darling. Oh, it's just so spiritual.
What made you buy the record?
No, Dr. Singh recommended it.
Who?
Dr. Singh, at the Temple of Metapsychosis, you know.
The Temple of what?
Metapsychosis. I told you about joining the temple last week. Oh, Richard, sometimes I think you don't listen to me.
Now, as you may know, Southern California abounds in quasi-religious organizations. And she'd gone through a number of them without discovering the universal soul at any of their altars.
Darling, please come to one of Dr. Singh's lectures. He's such a magnificent speaker. He emits such vibrations.
And I went. You see what an obliging husband I was? Actually, it turned out to be more interesting than I thought. The temple itself was unpretentious, and Dr. Singh was an impressive man. And when he spoke, I realized why his message had such appeal for Una, because he preached a doctrine that combined eternal life with a love of small animals.
The soul is immortal. The soul cannot die. The soul, upon leaving the body, must make its passage elsewhere. There is a science called eschatology, which deals with the last four things: death, judgment, heaven, and hell. It is the most ancient of all sciences, and from its wisdom has come the inescapable certainty of the transmigration of souls.
Yeah, I know it's a bit weird, but stay with it.
And where does the soul go? According to the wise men of all generations past, the soul departs from the mouth of the dying. It is consequently a small thing. A bird, a snake, a mouse, a dove, or a hawk, a dog, a cat, an insect. For these small creations of God are empty vessels placed upon earth for only one purpose: to house the departing souls of humanity, so that they need not wander forever in a trackless eternity.
Yeah, it's pure rot, of course. But that's what the man said, and Una sat there and believed every single word.
Oh, wasn't he marvelous, Richard? Isn't it wonderful that the soul never dies? That we can all come back as little animals?
I'm not sure I want to come back as an animal.
But you'd still be you, Richard. Oh, don't you see?
Well, by the way, what was that envelope you handed Dr. Singh after the meeting?
The envelope? Oh, that was my donation, of course.
Your donation to the temple?
Yes, to support the work of Dr. Singh, to open other temples around the world.
Well, how much money was in the envelope?
Now, what does it matter, Richard?
I'm just curious.
$2,000.
Una, you go to that temple once a week. Do you always give that kind of donation?
Oh, it's all in a very good cause, Richard.
Well, in an equally good cause, that of finding out exactly how much of my wife's money was supporting this nonsense, I sneaked a look at Una's checkbook. The answer astonished me. Not only had my wife put more than $30,000 into Dr. Singh's collection plate, she had also donated some $20,000 more to various institutions for the care and feeding of cats, dogs, and birds.
It was so kind of you to honor us with a visit, Dr. Singh. I know how terribly busy you are.
On the contrary, you were kind to invite me to your lovely home.
Oh. Now tell me, Dr. Singh, what determines the kind of animal one becomes when the soul escapes after death?
Mrs. Moresby, that is a question which has baffled wise men for countless generations.
But isn't it possible to do, well, research?
Yes, Mrs. Moresby. I don't doubt that we could find the answer to such great questions if only we had the proper resources. But, unfortunately, that would require money. A great deal more money than the movement has at present.
Well, it seems to me you don't do badly. Well, there you are.
Hello, Richard.
Where have you been all morning?
Right here, in my little sewing room.
Don't tell me you were sewing.
Oh, don't be silly. Actually, I've been composing something.
A letter?
Oh, something more important than that. Richard, do you realize that I have no last will and testament?
Well, why should you? Healthy young chicken like you.
I can't call myself young anymore, Richard.
You'll always be young to me, darling.
Oh, that's very sweet. But just the same, it's only practical to have a will. Would you read it over, Richard, and see if it sounds legal enough?
Certainly. Well, let's see now. I, Una Vandermeyer Moresby, a resident of the city of Los Angeles, state of California, residing at 8 Sheridan Drive, being over the age of 21 and of sound and disposing mind and memory. Darling, this is superb. Where on earth did you get the language?
Well, to tell you the truth, I copied it out of Daddy's will.
The one that left you $10 million?
Yes.
Well, I don't see how you could go wrong. Let's see now. Not acting under duress, menace, fraud, or undue influence of any person whomsoever... And,
Good Lord, Una.
What's that? What is it? What?
You're not serious about this.
Oh, about making a will? Well, of course I am.
I mean, this bequest to the temple of mumbo jumbo.
What's wrong with it? Now, listen, darling. I told you how important Dr. Singh's work is, but it requires money to carry it on. Tons of money. So the least I can do is to help the poor man as much as I can.
But you're giving him 90% of your entire fortune.
Ah, you'll still have $1 million if I go first, Richard. Isn't that enough?
No, it isn't. I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous. Don't you realize that man is a fraud, a charlatan?
What?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Una, open your eyes. Don't you realize the simple truth? Your money won't build any temples. It's just going to line the pockets of that turbaned phony.
Richard, what a terrible thing to say. Well, you told me you liked Dr. Singh, that you were very impressed by his theory of transmigration.
Darling, I was only saying all that to please you. But now I'm telling you that the only thing Dr. Singh is planning to transmigrate is your money into his savings account. And frankly, I'm not going to let him do it.
Richard, what are you doing? You're tearing up my will.
That's right.
How dare you do such a thing? It's my money, and I'll do whatever I please with it.
Ona, darling, I just want you to have a chance to come to your senses.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with my senses. I can see very clearly what the real trouble is. If I didn't leave a will, all my money would go to you, wouldn't it?
Well, naturally, I'm your husband. You don't have any other relatives.
And that's why you're acting this way. It's just plain and simple greed.
Una, listen to me.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I'm glad you tore up that will, Richard, because I realize now that I was quite wrong.
Do you?
Yes. It's a mistake to leave only $9 million of my money to the temple. I'm going to leave all of it to Dr. Singh.
When Una actually drafted that incredible document and called our attorney for a Monday morning appointment, I realized that I had to do something very drastic before the weekend was over. I had to kill my poor, misguided wife. I had to make her one with the universe.
It's obvious that Mr. Moresby is going to be a very reluctant murderer. The question is, will his reluctance get in the way of his efficiency? We'll get the details when we return shortly with Act 2. Now let's return to Richard Moresby. In order to find him, we'll have to search the highway, for Richard has taken his white Jaguar out for a spin. But there he is now.
On Saturday morning, I took a little spin in my XKL and did some thinking on the open road. I didn't want to kill poor Una, of course. The whole idea was repellent. But on the other hand, the thought of Dr. Singh spending the fortune that was rightfully mine was even more abhorrent. However, I decided I would make one more stab at a reconciliation. Darling, may I come in?
It's your living room, too.
It doesn't feel like it. Matter of fact, I've felt like a stranger in this house for the past 2 days.
I suppose that's my fault.
Well, you haven't been exactly cordial, have you?
I've hardly been home, Richard. I spent all day yesterday at the temple and all morning at the pet breast kennels.
And how are all the little souls doing?
You just won't stop being a reverend, will you? It's been my money all along, hasn't it, Richard? From the very beginning, you were attracted to my money.
Oh, now, darling, if you thought that, you would never have married me.
I didn't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it now.
Well, now, how can I prove to you that you're mistaken?
Richard, you really want to prove it?
Of course, I'll do anything you say.
All right. Now, I know exactly what you can do. You can let me leave my money to Dr. Singh and the temple.
The whole 10 million?
Yes, because that's the only way I'll know that it's me you love.
Well, you can't say I didn't try. But Una's decision now left me with absolutely no alternative. I was still deeply unhappy about the necessity of taking her life. However, fate was kind to me that very afternoon.
Now you're sure that you want me to continue reading, Richard?
Of course, darling.
Well, I'm sort of embarrassed about this part. It's a paper that I wrote myself.
Something you wrote?
Yeah, I wrote it this morning. I was going to show it to Dr. Singh. It's it's a sort of a poem. It's called Death.
Snappy title.
Hope I can read my own handwriting. Death has become nothing to me. Death holds no fear for me. Come, death, I welcome you. Lead me to the woods, the waters, the air above the earth. Come, take me, death. Your touch is kind. Richard? Oh, Richard, why do you look like that? Is it really that terrible?
Oh, terrible. Oh, no, my darling, it's beautiful.
Do you mean it?
You must give it to me, Una. I must have it.
You like it that much?
Yes, I certainly do.
Oh, well, I'll type it up for you, Richard.
No, I must have the original. No, just the way you wrote it.
Oh, darling, I'm so flattered. What will you do with it?
Oh, I'm going to put it in a frame, of course. And I know just where I'm going to hang it. Yes, I could hardly believe my ears. Una had written her own suicide note in her own handwriting. It was truly karma at work. Now there was no question of failure, and no longer any need for delay.
Oh, what a lovely idea this was, Richard. Candlelight dinner for two.
Yes, I thought you'd enjoy it.
So sweet of you to handle the whole menu with cook. You spoil me shamefully.
And that night, I spoiled her just a bit more by bringing hot cocoa to her in bed.
Oh, Richard, you shouldn't have bothered.
But I know how you like your hot cocoa before retiring, Una. You can't get to sleep without it.
No, but Parker could have brought it to me.
Oh, no, this is something I had to do myself.
Oh.
No, drink it down now.
Yes. I'm drinking it.
Does it taste all right?
Oh, it tastes just fine.
Now, that was very good news, because I'd prepared the hot cocoa myself, and I had no idea whether 25 melted sleeping pills would seriously affect the flavor. Finally, Una was all tucked in for the night. I went into my study, picked up the poem she had written for Dr. Singh, and brought it to the bedroom. I placed it carefully on the night table beside her. Then I bent over my sleeping darling to see if she was getting along all right. She was very, very quiet. And then a dreadful thing happened. Una opened her eyes.
Richard. Oh, Richard.
Hush, darling. Now go back to sleep.
Richard, I'm sick.
No, my love. No, you're only sleepy.
Cocoa tasted so strange. I didn't want to upset you, Richard, but I'm sick.
No, you'll feel much better in the morning, Una. I promise you. Tomorrow morning, you'll be one with the universe.
Richard, that paper.
What paper, darling?
Is my poem. My poem for Dr. Singh. What's it doing there?
I was just reading it over, darling, that's all. And
bottle, my sleeping pills. Oh, it's empty. The bottle is empty. Oh, Richard. What have you done?
Nothing, darling, nothing. Now, just go to sleep.
Coco, you put sleeping pills in it. All of them.
Don't try to get up, Una, please. Now, don't.
Trying to kill me. Trying to murder.
Now, for heaven's sake, Una, now stop saying things like that. Do you want the servants to hear?
Help somebody. Help.
Now, come on, lie down. Lie down, Una, for heaven's sake. Come on, now, lie down. Lie down. There. That's better.
You won't get away with it. You won't get away with it, Richard. I promise you.
Anything you say, darling.
I'll come back, Richard. You know I'll be back.
Yes, of course. Just welcome death, Una. The way you wrote in your little poem.
I'll be back. I swear it. Oh.
The funeral was held 2 days later. It was a magnificent occasion, of course. I gave Una a farewell that was consistent with her vast fortune. Everything was the best. Coffin, flowers, preacher, everything. Her burial place was one of the choicest bits of real estate at Forest Lawn. The only discordant note was the fact that Dr. Singh insisted on saying a few words at the service. They were familiar words, but frankly, they gave me a slight bit of a chill.
The body of Una Moresby is dead, but her soul lives on. The soul cannot die. The soul is immortal. It has left the earthly remains of this woman and has sought the body of a small living thing. There it will abide until the Almighty is ready to choose its next home. Mourn not the end of Una Moresby, for there is no end.
I couldn't help congratulating myself on how well everything had gone. When I called for medical attention the night of Una's death, the physician was only too ready to declare her a suicide. The police had to be informed, naturally, and they, too, agreed with the doctor's verdict. Una had died by her own hand, and she had died without a will. There was simply no question that the matter would be probated in my favor. Suddenly I realized I was not only rich, but a rich widower. What vistas opened for me? The devil. Look out, you stupid mongrel! Dog trying to get run over. I admit I was shaken up by it. It was sort of a coincidence, you know? Right after the funeral and all that. I was very glad to be home again, you can be sure.
Excuse me, Mr. Moresby.
Yes, Parker?
Cook is worried about the raccoon, sir.
The what?
There's been a raccoon at the kitchen door all morning, and Cook is badly alarmed, I'm afraid. I've tried to scare it away, but it keeps returning.
A raccoon, for heaven's sake? Why don't you just shoot it and make a coat out of it?
I was wondering if you wished me to call the game warden, sir.
Please, Parker, do whatever you please about it. I'm going to take a nap.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
I went upstairs at once, undressed, and got into bed. It was a warm day, and yet I found myself cold. I got out the electric blanket and soon felt very cozy indeed. In fact, I felt so much better that I made a phone call. Hello. May I speak to Rachel? Thank you very much. Hello, Rachel?
Yeah, who's this?
Rachel, you probably don't even know my name, but it's Moresby, Richard Moresby.
Who?
You met me at the club numerous times. I'm the rather distinguished-looking gentleman who sits at the table on the far right corner.
Oh, yeah, well, that's not my station.
Yeah, I know it isn't, and I've always regretted it. Frankly, I would have enjoyed my lunches at the club even more if you had served them.
Listen, I'm pretty busy right now.
Well, what I wanted to find out was if you're busy this evening.
Oh, what'd you have in mind?
Oh, a little, quiet dinner, perhaps?
Is that all you had in mind?
Why don't we just wait and see? I can pick you up outside the club whenever you're free.
Yeah, how I know it's you. I mean, I'm still not sure which gentleman you are.
I'll be sitting in an XKL Jaguar. Do you think you'll recognize it?
A Jag? I get off at 6:30.
See you then. Yes, I was feeling very good now. Very good indeed. I would have drifted off into a pleasant sleep except for one thing. For a moment I thought a bomb had gone off in the room. Then I realized it was nothing more than a bird. A foolish sparrow had dived in headfirst into the plate glass window of the bedroom and now lay stunned on the carpet. I looked at the thing's fluttering little heart, and suddenly I was struck by a terrifying palpitation of my own. The dog, the raccoon, the bird. Good Lord. Could one of them have been Una?
Has Una Moresby returned from the grave? Nonsense. Such things don't really happen. But perhaps we should reserve judgment until I return shortly with Act 3. Now let's see if common sense has returned to our hero. He's doing a sensible thing right now. He's taking a good, refreshing shower.
By the time evening came, I was feeling better. All my peculiar notions about Una's animal reincarnation seemed ludicrous as I stood in front of the shaving mirror. I thought about the delicious young woman that was waiting for me at the club. I'd admired Rachel's way with a tray for months, but ever faithful to my wife, I hadn't done more than gaze from afar. But now, things were going to be different. Yes, who is it?
It's Parker, sir.
Yes, come in, Parker. It's all right.
Excuse me, sir. A bit of emergency in the kitchen.
Well, what is it?
A snake, sir.
A what?
Cook insists that there's a snake curled up in the telephone wire.
Oh, that's ridiculous, Parker.
Cook says it's there, Mr. Moresby. They do get into the house sometimes.
Well, tell Cook she's seeing things. Tell her to stop nipping at the cooking sherry, and she'll soon stop seeing snakes.
Yes, sir.
What was that?
I would guess it was Cook, sir.
Oh, for heaven's sake, go down and see to it, Parker.
I'll try, sir. But I'm not very good with snakes, sir.
Well, what do you think I am, an expert? But that wasn't the end of it. 10 minutes later, Parker was back upstairs saying that the snake had left the kitchen and run into the living room. No, I suppose snakes don't run, they slither. It slithered into the living room and was now embracing still another telephone wire, obviously mistaking it for a long-lost love. But then, another unsettling thought came into my mind. What if the snake... No, that was ridiculous. Hello?
Hi. Is this Mr. Moresby?
Yes, who's this?
Rachel, from the club.
Oh, yes, Rachel. What is it?
Listen, could you make it 6 instead of 6:30? I'll try to sneak out a little early.
Yes, fine. I'll be there as soon as I can.
In the Jaguar, right?
Yes, in the Jaguar.
Listen, the reason I want to leave earlier is because my husband always picks me up at 6:30.
What was that?
So I asked one of the girls I work with to tell him I got another job someplace. He won't care. He likes me to earn extra money.
Yes, I see.
So, just to make the story look good, I guess you'll have to lend me a few dollars after our date.
Yes, of course.
And listen, I really do remember you, sugar. You're the handsome one with a cute bald head. See you soon.
As it happens, I have a very full head of hair. But distressing as Rachel's telephone call was, an even more disturbing thought intruded. The snake was in the telephone wire. What if the snake had been trying to listen in on the extension phone? I knew the idea was absurd, but I couldn't help a superstitious shiver of dread. In fact, I was so troubled that I decided to forego my date with Rachel, the waitress. It wouldn't matter anyway. She'd be angry at some man at the club with a cute, bald head. The next day, I did the only thing that really relaxed me. I went to the beach. It proved to be an excellent idea. I stretched out on the golden sand and let the sun warm me. I listened to the waves beating against the shore. I listened to the haunting cries of seagulls circling overhead. Suddenly I was aware that the gulls which had been hovering over the water were now hovering over me. Now, instead of their cries being sad and plaintive, now they seemed menacing. I stood up hastily, but the gulls seemed to be increasing in number. I saw their sharp, pointed beaks, their raking claws. They were predators, of course. How many times had I seen them swoop into a dive and snatch up some poor fish out of the sea? And there was one seagull in particular. Its beady eyes seemed to be staring at me. No, it was my imagination, of course. I wasn't a fish. I was a man. But just the same, I found myself running down the beach. Running for dear life. And that's when I knew it was time to see a doctor.
Yes, Mr. Moresby. I'm very pleased that you honored the temple with your presence.
I'm grateful that you're willing to see me, Dr. Singh. I realize that, well, you've had a disappointment.
A disappointment? I'm afraid I don't understand.
I know my wife made certain promises to you concerning her will.
I believe she mentioned some modest donation.
She wasn't in her right mind, of course. I mean, when she took those sleeping pills.
Yes, it was very sad. I trust that she has found the peace and happiness that she sought.
Frankly, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I mean, about whether you really believe that my wife is, well, that she's some kind of animal right now.
But of course I believe it, Mr. Moresby. I don't merely believe. I'm positive. When your wife passed from this world into the next, her soul made its escape.
Yes, I know how it goes, but what I'd really like your opinion about is what sort of animal do you think she might be now?
I told you, Mr. Moresby, we have no way of knowing.
But can't you take a guess? I mean, you said it might be influenced by a person's karma. Am I quoting you right?
Yes. The kind of person she was in life may well determine the kind of animal she is now. Your wife was soft. Your wife was gentle. Your wife was independent in spirit. Now, what animal does that remind you of?
I don't know. I can't think.
Then go home and think about it, Mr. Moresby. Go home and try to be one with the universe.
I went home, and I tried to be one with the universe. And when that didn't work, I tried being one with a bottle of scotch. I was still in the library, asleep in the big leather chair, when I heard the noise in the cellar. I simply had to investigate. I looked into the cellar and found that one bare bulb wasn't enough for a thorough search. I found a flashlight and went down the cellar steps. At first there was nothing I could see. But then, there's an empty oil can. Swiftly, my flashlight picked out the culprit. At first, I thought it would turn out to be a mouse, but instead, it was a large, white cat. I don't like cats. I never have. Skulking, cynical creatures. When the beam of my flashlight hit it, the cat froze. I saw it was an alley cat. Its fur shaggy, its eyes baleful in the light. It was fat, and yet it was bony, too. I said scat, but it didn't scat. Instead, it started to walk toward me. And I knew for certain what Dr. Singh had meant. I knew for certain I was looking at the reincarnation of my wife. As soon as that hideous apparition howled at me, I made a cowardly dash for the cellar door. Once I was on the other side, I remembered the hunting rifle that Una had given me for Christmas. It stood unused in an upstairs closet. I found it. I loaded it and brought it back to the cellar. I hadn't fired a rifle since boyhood. I stood on the top of the stairs with my flashlight, picked out the ghostly white form of the cat. I put down the light, raised the weapon, and squeezed the trigger. The report was deafening, but the recoil was worse. My precarious balance on the top step was lost. I fell to the bottom. I tried to get up again, but the pain in my right leg was agonizing. I found out later that it was broken. But the cat was still alive. And it was regarding me at eye level now. Its fur matted with plaster dust. Its eyes filled with hatred. I tried to crawl toward my fallen rifle. Just as I saw the creature advancing toward me, I screamed, "Una!" My hand was on the rifle now, grasping it too quickly in my panic. My fingers touched the trigger, the rifle went off again.
Well, that's how Moresby ended up in the hospital, Chief, with a broken leg and a bullet in his hip.
And then he died.
But I think he was telling the truth. You could see it in his eyes.
His silver eyes, right?
Yeah, his silver eyes.
And you really believe that the guy's wife came back as a cat to get her revenge?
What does it matter? It's still a good story.
Sorry, Prouty, I can't okay it.
Well, what if I got more details? What if I talked to this Dr. Singh? If I went to the Moresby cellar and found that cat?
And what would you do then? Ask her if she's Mrs. Moresby?
I still think it's worth a try, Chief.
I'll tell you what, Prouty. What are you doing for lunch?
I hadn't thought about it.
Well, think about buying my lunch.
You?
There's a pretty good restaurant right around the corner where the Moresbys live. Now, we can get a bite there and then check out that cellar. So, this is where it happened, huh?
Moresby fell from these steps when he fired that rifle. Hey, you can still see the plaster dust where the bullet hit.
Yeah, I see it. But I don't see any white cat.
It might be hiding someplace.
Or it might be a figment of his imagination.
Maybe so. Hold it. Did you hear something?
No.
Listen. There it is. Look.
It's a cat, all right. And it looks like it just found its supper.
Oh, that mouse is still alive.
Yeah, but not for long. Look at it squirm.
He's eating it.
Yep. And there goes your mouse.
Oh, my God.
What's the matter, Prouty? Never see a cat eat a mouse before?
Chief, did you see that mouse?
Sure I saw it.
But didn't you notice something?
Like what?
Its eyes. Chief, did you ever see a mouse with eyes like that? They were so pale blue, they were almost silver.
And so the cat and mouse game comes to an end. But according to Dr. Singh, there is no end. Perhaps Richard Moresby will have his turn next in another afterlife. I'll be back in a few moments. Do you believe in reincarnation? Do you believe the dead return? We have to believe it, because here we are, the reincarnation of radio drama. We hope you'll keep us alive by listening again to the Radio Mystery Theater. Our cast included Patrick O'Neill, Marion Seldes, Nick Pryor, and Dan Ocko. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... I'm E.G. Marshall. William James, renowned and honored psychologist and philosopher, called it wonder sickness. Man's restless, unceasing research into the arcane mysteries of psychic experience. He thought it soft-headed and idiotically credulous. Well, he may have been right, but the world has never wholly submitted to his judgment, and the search goes on.
It's nonsense, Matt. Utter nonsense.
It's been done before.
I don't believe it.
Oh, but it has. More than once.
Well, there must have been some trick to it.
Would you be willing to try it? Or are you afraid?
Our mystery drama, The Ruby Lamp, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Mandel Kramer. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
It's 11:20.
Mr. William James may have pooh-poohed psychical research, as indeed he did, but in his famous book, The Varieties of Religious Experience, he wrote this: "The whole drift of my education persuades me that the world of our present consciousness is only one out of many worlds of consciousness that exist." Listen now to the story called The Ruby Lamp.
Good dinner, Edith.
Glad you liked it.
Anything for dessert?
Apple pie, if you want it.
Did I ever pass up your apple pie?
I didn't make it, Paul. I bought it.
Oh. Well, in that case...
I just wasn't up to any baking.
Are you depressed again?
I guess you could call it that.
Well, what would you call it?
I don't know. Let's not talk about it, okay, Paul?
No. No, it's not okay.
Well, so it's not okay. I'm going to clear the table. If that's all right with you?
It is not all right with me.
Oh, well, pardon me.
I want to know why you're depressed. I'm your husband. We live together in the same house. You think it's any fun for me to watch you dragging around like this?
No, I don't suppose it is much fun. It's not much fun for me either.
Then tell me about it. I have a right to know.
You already know.
I don't.
You do.
Edith, I swear
Paul,
to you...
we did all our talking a long time ago. There's nothing more to be said. It's all been said. It's finished, over, done with.
I give you my word, I don't know what you're talking about.
Then I will tell you once more and for the very last time. Where are they?
Oh.
Where did you put them? What have you done with them? Where are they?
Edith, I have told you...
I know what you've told me. I heard it all. And I still want to know, where are they? Show me where they are. Show me the spot. What have you done with them?
Edith, please.
I have a right to know, and you've got to tell me.
This is getting to be absurd.
Where are you going? Are you walking out again?
I'm going to make a phone call.
To whom? Who are you calling?
Matt Horner. If he's in, I'm going to stop over there.
I thought you wanted to talk to me.
Not about that.
Oh, I see. You'll talk to me about anything in the world except the one thing I want to know. The one thing I can't stop thinking about. The one thing I've got on my mind all day, all night. That you won't talk about. Is that it?
Keep quiet.
Is that it? Tell me.
I said keep quiet.
Hello?
Hello, Professor. Paul Morrison.
Oh, yes, Paul.
You going to be home this evening?
I'm always home.
Is it okay if I come over?
Well, certainly.
Play a little backgammon, maybe?
Delighted.
Be there in a few minutes.
Right.
Edith? Edith?
I'm in the kitchen.
Listen, I'm going over to Matt Horner's house.
Wait a minute. Just 1 minute.
We're going to play a little backgammon.
Before you go out that door, answer me one thing.
Edith.
Tell me where they are.
Edith, please.
Tell me.
I'll be home early.
Tell me where they are, what you did with them.
What difference does it make? They're dead. Both of them dead.
Aha, 666.
I think you're going to gammon me.
I think I'm going to backgammon you, my friend. You haven't borne off one man. You still have one on the bar.
I know. Well, here it goes. 3 and 2. Well, that's not much help. Okay, your throw.
4.
All right, I give up.
You don't want to play it out?
I can't concentrate.
Something got you down?
Edith's been at me again to tell her about the children.
Oh.
What I did with their bodies.
Why don't you tell her?
Matt, they were born dead. Never even had a chance to breathe or to cry. Never lived at all. Wasn't anybody's fault. Just one of those accidents that happen. Uncommon, but it does happen. I mean, there's no way of foretelling it, no way to prevent it. It just happens.
Well, still, they were her children. Doesn't she have the right to know where they are? Where their bodies are?
Oh, Matt, you know Edith.
Not as well as you do.
Well, I know her very well. Been married 10 years.
You can be married for 50 years and still not know the woman you're married to?
Yeah. Well, if I told Edith what I did with those little bodies... They were both boys, by the way.
You told her that, I hope.
Yeah, she dragged that out of me.
Why not tell her, then, where they're buried?
Matt, I had the bodies cremated.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I thought... I just had to put it out of our minds, dismiss it, forget it.
Forget 2 children?
2 children who never lived, Matt. 2 children we never knew.
Edith knew them, both times. You never did, but she did.
Yeah, well, maybe.
No, maybe. She did.
Look, let's talk about something else. You mind?
No, I don't mind. You want to play another game?
No, I can't concentrate, Matt. Tell me, what have you been doing with yourself lately?
Oh, not much. The old arthritis keeps me from doing much.
It's still bad, huh?
Well, I'm afraid I've got it for life. What's left of it. Still, I manage a little work in my rose garden.
Edith has a rose garden. She loves it. Sometimes I get jealous of it.
Uh-huh. And then, of course, there's my photography. That takes up most of my time.
How's it coming along?
Well, lately I've been doing some experimenting.
Oh? New techniques?
Oh, very new. Well, not completely original with me, but a largely untried field, and lately much neglected.
Well, you're going to tell me what it is, or are you just going to hint around indefinitely?
I'm not sure you'll be sympathetic.
Well, tell me, for Pete's sake. I'll listen to anything. I don't much feel like going home right now.
Well, in 1932, they performed the first experiment in Los Angeles.
What experiment? Experiment in what?
Thought photography.
What? You said...
I said thought photography. Photographing thoughts.
You're kidding me, aren't you, man?
I told you might not be sympathetic.
I told you I'd listen to anything, so tell me. About photographing thoughts. You mean you have a special thought camera? Thought film? What?
No camera at all. Only a package of sensitized photographic paper and a ruby lamp.
Ruby lamp?
In the darkroom. A ruby lamp doesn't affect this particular sort of sensitized paper.
Well, what do you do with this particular paper if you don't have a camera?
You open a fresh package of the paper in the darkroom under a ruby lamp. Then you cut it into strips.
Sounds crazy.
Then each person in the room, the original experiment, there were 4 of them, distinguished scientific gentlemen, each person holds a strip of the sensitized paper close to his forehead. Not touching it, just close to it. Holds it by the edges and thinks of some particular thing. Holds it there for precisely 3 minutes. At the end of the 3 minutes, the strips are developed in fresh fixing baths and then processed.
And then what? What's the point?
In this particular experiment, photographic images appeared on the paper, identical to, or very similar, to the objects the men were thinking of. Their thoughts had been photographed.
That's crazy.
There were 2 more experiments within weeks. Same results. The Los Angeles papers carried an account of them, with pictures.
I still say it sounds crazy.
And the same experiments were conducted later in Japan and in France.
Same results?
The same.
It's crazy.
Care to try it?
Here?
In my darkroom.
Now?
If you have the time.
I have the time, all right. Why not?
Why not, indeed? Follow me. 3 seconds to go.
I still think this is crazy.
2 seconds.
I feel like a fool doing this. I mean, standing here with this...
All right. The bath is ready. Let's have the strip.
Take it. Glad to be rid of it. The whole thing is so absurd.
Well, we'll soon see how absurd it is.
You want to know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about Edith. Of course, that's perfectly logical. I just had a row with her, so naturally she'd be on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I was dreading going back home and seeing her. But that didn't keep me from thinking about her.
Of course not. We're getting something. Yes. There's an image here, all right? Yes, look here. It's a woman. Look for yourself. Whoa.
I can't believe it. It is a woman. You're right. The image of a woman.
Now do you believe that thoughts can be photographed?
But, Matt, this isn't an image of Edith. This is a very young girl. Young girl with long blonde hair hanging down to her waist. And she's wearing a cape, a long plaid cape. It isn't Edith at all. It's nobody I've ever seen before. This girl's a stranger.
Orthodox scientists may shake their heads in disbelief at experiments like the one you've just listened to. But the mysteries of this world are still so obscure that the sternest, most rigid academician must succumb occasionally to wonder sickness. We'll return shortly for Act 2. Are we not all of us afflicted in some way with wonder sickness? A blind belief in our own immortality, a secret conviction that we can influence our fortunes, an inner faith that in some as yet undiscovered way, all things will work for the best. All illusion, perhaps, but without such wonder sickness, how could we go on living?
Professor, you home? It's Paul. Matt, it's Paul. I need to see you.
Coming.
It's urgent, Matt. I have something to tell you.
Oh, heavens, what a racket.
I'm sorry.
Come on in. Sorry it took me so long to answer the door, but my arthritis...
I didn't stop to think. I'm very sorry.
It's all right. Why, are you wrought up?
Yeah, I am.
Well, come on, sit down. I take it you're not here to play backgammon.
Hardly, Professor.
Well, sit down. catch your breath.
Matt, I saw the girl.
You did?
Yes, the young girl in the photograph, or whatever you call it.
The image on the sensitized paper?
Yes, that one. I saw the girl. And she was wearing the plaid cape. She had long blonde hair parted in the middle. It was the same girl. I recognized her right away from that image. It's incredible.
Who is she?
I don't know who she is. I never saw her before.
Well, didn't you try to find out?
Of course I did. I followed her all the way to the bus stop. And I waited with her. When she got on the bus, I got on. I rode with her all the way to where she got off, Elmwood Avenue, and I got off when she did, and I followed her all the way to her house, and I watched her go inside. Look, here, look. Wait, here. I wrote down the address, you see? Here, 210 Elmwood.
Wait a minute. Didn't you speak to her?
Speak to her?
You mean you followed her down the street, got on the bus with her, got off the bus with her, trailed her to her house, and waited while she went in, and you did all that and never spoke to her?
Well, should I have?
Well, mere curiosity, one would think.
Well, what would I have said to her? I mean, that I held a piece of sensitized photographic paper close to my forehead for 3 minutes, and when it was put in a fixing bath, there was her image? I mean, do you think I could say that to a complete stranger? She should have called a cop. They'd have put me away.
You're absolutely sure that you've never seen this girl before?
Absolutely.
Well, you may have passed her on the street.
Well, I never paid any attention if I did.
Well, there's such a thing as deja vu, you know. Meaning already seen.
Yes, I know. Something in the past. Something seen in the past that suddenly recurs.
Or some detail recurs and makes it seem as though the whole experience were happening again.
Matt, I swear to you, I never saw this girl before. Now, on the bus, I had a good look at her face. I never saw her before in my life. Never spoke to her. Never had anything to do with her. Why did she turn up on that strip of paper?
I have to tell you, Paul, I don't know.
It was Edith I was thinking of. I was thinking about my wife. Not some strange young girl that I had no interest in.
Fascinating.
To you, maybe. Not to me. I've had enough of your experiments.
Oh? I wonder if you have.
I have, believe me. Now I better get home. Edith will be expecting me. I'm already late, but I just had to stop off and tell you.
Are you going to tell Edith?
About what?
About the young girl.
Good Lord, no. I haven't even told her about the experiment.
Why not?
How could I? How can I? She'd want me to explain it. And I can't explain what I don't even understand myself. Edith, I'm home. Sorry I'm late. Edith? Where are you?
In here.
Oh. I stopped off to see Matt Horner.
Oh. Well, how is the professor?
He's fine.
Oh, that's good.
Edith, you all right?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Well, isn't that what everybody says when you ask them, how are you? They say, I'm fine. How are you? And you say, I'm fine. And that's that. Oh, I forgot to ask you. How are you?
I'm all right.
Well, at least you didn't say fine.
Edith, it's you I'm worried about.
But I'm fine. Fine. Perfectly fine.
Honey, have you been drinking?
Not much.
Because you hardly ever drink at all.
It doesn't seem to do much for me. I don't know what it does for people who do drink, but whatever it does, it doesn't do it for me.
Edith, is it still the same thing?
What thing?
About the babies?
Oh. That.
I mean, you know I haven't told you because I think it's better if you don't know.
You're probably right.
Glad you understand that, honey.
I didn't say I understood it.
Well, you have to trust me.
Yes, I have to trust you. I can see that.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go for a walk, clear my head.
Well, honey, if I thought it would make you feel better, I would tell you. But I don't think so. I think it would just make you feel worse. Honey, believe me, I have given this a lot of thought.
I won't be gone long. You can get your own dinner, can't you? Or you want to wait?
What's that thing you've got on?
What thing?
That cape.
Oh, this old thing. Oh, I've had it for years and years. You know how I am. I never throw anything out.
It's plaid, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I got it out of the closet in the attic. Thought I'd wear it for a change. Heavens. I bought this when I was in college. Now, about dinner.
Edith, when you were in college, did you have long hair?
What? Did I have long hair?
And was it blonde?
What's the matter with you?
Please tell me, when you were in college, did you have long hair and was it blonde? And did you part it in the middle?
How could you know that?
Edith, tell me, please, tell me.
I didn't even know you in college. You were 3 years ahead of me.
Tell me, it's important to me. Tell me.
Are you sure you haven't been drinking, tossed off a few with Matt Horner?
Edith, tell me.
Well, okay. Yes, in college I had long blonde hair, and I parted it in the middle. Satisfied? Now, I'm going for a walk.
Matt, open the door. It's Paul Morrison.
Yes, Paul, yes.
I need to talk to you, Matt. Right now. Do you hear me?
I hear. Oh, come in, Paul. Come in. Now, what's the trouble?
I'm not keeping you from anything, am I?
Nothing that won't wait. Sit down. Want a drink?
Oh, good Lord, no.
Coffee? Tea?
No, nothing. Matt, when I left you, I went home, and Edith was there. She was sitting in the living room. She was not doing anything. She was just sitting there with a bottle of wine on the table beside her. Matt, I don't think Edith takes 6 drinks a year.
Was she drunk?
No, she wasn't drunk. I'm positive she wasn't drunk or anywhere near it. At first, I thought maybe she was because she just seemed so strange.
Strange? In what way?
Well, she was very calm. Very, very calm.
Well, that doesn't sound alarming.
I know, but it was a weird kind of calm. It was just not natural, you know? Not natural for her, anyway. Now, I asked her, was she drinking because of the babies, me not telling her what I'd done with their bodies. Matt, she was even calm about that. The one thing she has never been calm about. And just about the only thing that we've had fights about. But this time, she said, in that deadly calm way, she could see that my way was the best way, that she trusted me, and so on and so forth. And then she said that she was going for a walk.
I don't quite see what you're so alarmed about, Paul.
Well, just wait. She went out in the hall, where the coat closet is.
Yeah.
And when she came back into the living room to ask me, could I get my own dinner, Matt, she was wearing a cape.
Oh?
A plaid cape, Matt. Like the one in the thought photograph. A plaid cape like the girl I saw on the street was wearing.
Well, lots of women wear capes.
She said she hadn't worn it for years. That she bought it when she was in college and she'd stored it up in the attic. She just brought it down from the attic and decided to wear it for a change.
Well, some women do save things. Pack rats, I think they call themselves.
Matt, I had never seen that cape before in my life.
Not when you were both in college?
I never knew Edith when I was in college. I was a senior. She was a freshman. Look, I know what you're going to say, that I could have seen her around the campus. So I swear to you, we never met or spoke to each other or knew each other's names or anything. Still, I may have seen her on campus, and maybe it registered somewhere in the back of my mind, though where, I couldn't tell you. The same as the young girl on the street. I mean, I may have passed her and the cape registered somehow, and that's what made it come out in the thought photograph.
Because it reminded you of Edith. Edith in college.
A second cape I didn't remember? Reminding me of a first cape I didn't remember? Are such things possible?
Yes, they are. Now, if I were you...
Oh, wait, there's more. I asked Edith if she'd ever had long blonde hair parted in the middle. Her hair's brown, she keeps it short. And she said yes. That in college it was long and blonde and parted in the middle. But, Matt, I never saw her like that. Never. Unless what you just said. I did see her, even if I didn't pay any attention, and the thought photograph was, would you call it, already seen?
Deja vu.
Yeah, whatever. Already seen. Well, you can imagine how I felt. The thought photograph, the girl on the street that I followed, and then seeing Edith in the same plaid cape, and having her tell me that she used to have long blonde hair parted in the middle when she was in college.
About the age of the girl on the street, huh?
That, it can't all be coincidence.
No, I don't think it can.
I had to drag it out of her. The cape and the hair and all that. I mean, she started to think that I'd been drinking. And you know that I hadn't been. I mean, I was here with you. Not that I think she cared very much whether I had or hadn't. She just pulled her cape around her and went out. I came running over here praying that you'd be home. Thank the good Lord, here you are.
Paul, when Edith comes back, may I make a suggestion? You don't have to follow it, of course.
What is it?
Well, ask her if she'll come over here and make the same experiment you did in the dark room. The ruby lamp, the sensitized paper, everything just as before.
Oh, I don't know, Matt. I don't know that Edith would want to lend herself to a thing like that.
It didn't hurt you, did it? Quite the contrary. And if Edith hesitates about it, tell her I'll make the same experiment myself, with her, at the same time.
Edith? Edith? You back home? I just went over to see Matt Horner for a few minutes. Edith? Edith, you upstairs? Edith, where are you? Hey, now, better simmer down. She's just not back yet, that's all. She went for a walk. Told you she was going for a walk, so it's not so surprising that she isn't back yet. Just calm down. Go make yourself some dinner. That's what she said to do anyway. Just wish I was hungry, that's all. Well, maybe there's some ham in the refrigerator. Edith. Edith, what is it, honey? Wake up. Wake up, honey. It's Paul. Come on, baby. Good Lord. It's all right, sweetheart. It's going to be all right. You're just exhausted or something, but it'll be all right. Believe me.
Hello?
Oh, Matt, it's Paul. Listen, I just got home, and Edith is sort of slumped in a chair here in the kitchen. She isn't moving, and I can't wake her up.
She been drinking anything?
Oh, I never thought of... Yes, there's an empty sherry bottle on the table and a glass.
Well, it seems to me she's simply passed out. If you want to, you can call a doctor, but I don't think you need to.
No, you're right. You're probably right. Matt, could you come over here? Not so much because of Edith, but because of me. So much has happened. So much I don't understand.
So much has happened. A strip of sensitized paper held close to a man's forehead. An image of a girl with long blonde hair wearing a plaid cape appears on it. The man's wife resurrects a plaid cape from the attic and reveals that she once had long blonde hair. Now she has been discovered slumped over in a kitchen chair unconscious. Yes, so much has happened, and much more will happen when we return with the concluding act of The Ruby Lamp. A very young child exploring the mysteries of the world around him, into which he has so precipitously been flung, is one of the great joys in life. The curiosity, the concentration, the thrill of discovery, and over it all, the sheer wonder that there is so much to see, hear, smell, touch, and taste. Perhaps this is the beginning of the wonder sickness that clings to us throughout life. And who would want to live without the capacity to experience wonder?
Edith? Darling? Honey, open your eyes. Can you do that? It's me. It's Paul.
Paul?
Yes, darling. It's Paul. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right. I came home. You weren't here.
I know. I went over to see Matt Horner for a minute.
I started to get dinner. And then I thought... I don't know what I thought. I was going to make chicken livers, I think. So I got out the cooking sherry
and you drank it.
I guess I did. Well, look at that. The bottle's empty.
You never could drink very much. You passed out.
I guess I did. Oh, imagine that.
That's what Matt said had happened.
Matt Horner?
Mm-hmm.
Was he here? Did he see me like this?
No. Darling, I phoned him. I was just so scared, I didn't know what... And so many strange things have been happening.
Nothing strange has been happening, unless you mean me getting drunk.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
Oh, somebody's at the door.
That's just Matt. Matt, come in. The door's open. We're in the kitchen.
Why is he here? He hardly ever goes anywhere.
I asked him to come over. I was so worried, with everything that's been going on.
I really don't understand what you mean.
Well.
She's okay, Matt.
Hello, Professor Horner.
Hello, Edith. Glad to see you're all right.
Well, it seems I passed out.
Cooking sherry.
Oh, you got a headache?
Yes. Well, I guess I earned it.
Matt, I'm sorry I dragged you over here, but it's just that I was in such a state.
Why don't you make Edith a cup of tea, Paul? Would you like that, you think?
I think so.
And maybe a slice of dry toast.
All right. It won't take me but a minute or two.
I really feel ashamed of myself, Professor Horner.
No need for that. How's your rose garden?
Oh, I haven't been paying too much attention to it lately. I haven't felt much like it. How's yours?
Well, my Zephyrine Drewer coming along.
Oh, that's wonderful.
He'll be ready in a minute.
No hurry. We're talking about our rose gardens. I don't know. Paul's been so jumpy the last day or so. He's been talking about the things that have been happening. Do you know what he means?
Yes, I do.
Things that have been happening that I don't know about?
Well, things I think you should know about.
Well, for goodness sake, tell me.
Edith, I've been making some photographic experiments. Photography's my hobby, you know.
Well, I thought your hobby was raising roses.
Well, that too. But my indoor hobby is photography. And recently I read about an experiment conducted a long time ago by some doctors in Los Angeles under test conditions. In a dark room, by the light of a ruby lamp, they held strips of fresh sensitized paper close to their foreheads for 3 minutes, simultaneously thinking of some specific thing. At the end of the 3 minutes, each of them announced what he had been concentrating on.
All right, I finally got it. Here you are, honey. Here's your tea. There's milk if you want it. I don't think we have any lemon.
Just put it down, Paul.
Okay.
Professor Horner was in the middle of telling me something interesting.
The experiment, Paul.
Oh. Gee, I don't know if you should, Matt.
Please. I want to hear it.
Well, when the strips of paper were developed and processed, they showed an image, or one very like, of the object each man had been thinking of.
Why don't you drink your tea, honey?
I will. Professor, go on. All this with no camera?
No camera at all. I must tell you that no one has ever found an adequate explanation for the phenomenon, though it's been successfully repeated elsewhere by other scientists. So, I thought I'd try it.
And did you?
Yes, I did. A few nights ago, with Paul.
Matt, do we have to go into all this?
Paul, please. Let him.
Paul came to my house for some backgammon.
I remember when he did that.
I talked him into undergoing the experiment in the darkroom. And what appeared on the strip of paper was the image of a young girl with long blonde hair parted in the middle. wearing a plaid cape.
My hair, my cape. Is that why you were asking about them?
That's why.
But you never saw me with long blonde hair wearing my plaid cape.
Well, he did see a young girl on the street. The same hair, same cape. And he took no more notice of her than he did of you in college. But both of you registered an image somewhere in the back of his mind. And the sensitized paper under the ruby lamp brought it out.
That's amazing.
So now you know. Now go ahead, drink your tea.
Edith, I want to ask you to do something.
Matt, leave her alone.
I want you to make the same experiment.
Matt, no, I won't hear of it.
Why not? Can't possibly do her any harm.
Not now, Matt. She's in no fit condition.
I think she is.
Well, I say she's not.
Well, let her decide, all right? Edith?
You say it can't hurt me?
Not possibly.
Then I'll do it.
Feeling all right, Edith?
I think so.
You ready to go into the dark room?
In a minute. Do you mind? I'm not used to all that sherry. My mind isn't too clear, and my head aches.
Take all the time you want.
Or you can call the whole thing off.
No, I don't want to do that. I'll just walk around the living room, if you don't mind, and get my nerves settled.
Whatever you like.
Oh. Is that your Zephyrine Drouin rose you were telling me about?
Yes, that's one of them. I have two more further back.
Lovely.
I'll take you outside and show them all to you later, after the experiment.
You don't have to go through with the experiment, Edith.
But I want to. I'm breeding a new rose. You know, Professor, I've been at it for several years now.
Oh, that's interesting.
The bloom is small and white and very fragrant.
You must show it to me sometime.
I'd love to. It's quite sweet. I'm about to register it with the American Rose magazine. When I'm sure it's perfect.
Have you given it a name?
I thought I'd call it Midlothian. Just because I loved the book so much when I was in school.
Midlothian. Oh, that's nice.
Well, I'm feeling much better.
Good. Feeling well enough for the experiment?
I think so.
I'll tell you what, Edith. To reassure you completely, I'll take the experiment with you. You and I will hold the strips close to our foreheads, and Paul can hold the stopwatch. How's that?
3 seconds to go.
Feel all right, Edith?
Fine.
2 seconds.
You all right, Professor?
Never better.
All right, let's have them.
Here's mine.
And here's mine. I'm really quite excited. What were you thinking about, Professor?
My dog.
But you don't have a dog, do you?
Not anymore, but I used to. Good old Barney. Always slept at the foot of my bed.
What happened to him?
He died about 5 years ago, at the ripe old age of 18. Good old Barney. Died in his sleep.
Your strip is developing nicely, Matt. Want to take a look?
Of course I do.
Yeah, we all do.
Well, what do you know?
What? A dog. It really is. It's the image of a dog.
Good old Barney.
Now, what were you thinking of, Edith?
I can't tell you.
Well, you have to, or the experiment's no good.
Well, I can't. I'm not even sure myself what I was thinking of.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Well, I'm sorry.
Look, let's not squabble about it. Let's look at the paper.
All right, here it is. Look. Well, it looks like flowers.
Roses.
Oh, of course. You and Matt were talking about roses.
You saw my Zephyrine Drouin out of the window.
So naturally...
No, wait a minute. This isn't the Zephyrine Drouin.
Sure it is.
The Zephyrine Drouin has no thorns. The roses in the photo image have thorns.
Let me see. You're right. She's right, Paul.
These roses in the photo image are small, and I think they must be white. And they have thorns. These roses are mine, my new breed. My Midlothian.
Well, of course. You just told me about them.
I've neglected them lately, but they have been on my mind without my even knowing it. I wonder why.
I know why.
You know why?
You know.
Our 2 children, our boys, are buried beneath the Midlothian roses.
Right here? This is the spot?
They were cremated, Edith. For a long time, I had the urns kept at the crematorium. You know, till I could make up my mind what to do with them.
Oh, Paul, you could have talked to me about it.
I know. And I guess I should have, but you'd been through so much. 2 babies in 2 years, and never to have seen either of them. There were little silver plates on each of the urns. Both of them just said Baby Morrison and the date.
When did you decide to do this?
A few months ago. I got to thinking that they might be lonely. I don't suppose I thought they were lonely. I guess what I really thought is that we were lonely. Anyway, I was. And I wanted them near me. Near us.
Oh, Paul. You should have told me. We could have done it together.
I thought I ought to do it alone. Because you see, Edith, I didn't leave the ashes in the urns. I opened the urns, and I scattered the ashes around your rose bushes.
Darling, don't cry, please. Please, don't cry.
I haven't cried since that night, the night I put them here. I'd never want you to cry like that, Edith.
I've cried.
Of course you have. Of course you have. Forgive me.
But we should have cried together. Not separately.
I know. I know now, but then...
Darling, I'm only 35. Don't you think we could... Couldn't we?
Of course we could. And we should, and we will.
Oh, Paul, you've taken a big load off my heart.
Edith? Paul?
Oh, it's Matt.
I wonder what he wants.
It must be important.
Paul? Edith? I want to ask you a favor.
Anything?
Anything at all, Professor.
May I stay with you for a day or 2?
Of course you may.
Stay as long as you like.
No, just a day or 2 will be fine. You see, I had a fire in my house.
A fire?
Yes, in the middle of the night. Not a bad one. I woke up in time to put it out.
Well, that was lucky.
Yes, wasn't it? Usually I sleep like a log. But last night, something wakened me in the nick of time. It was the frantic barking of a dog. At the foot of my bed. Good old Barney.
Perhaps it's a human weakness to want everything explained, to have it made clear, made logical, sensible, to have it brought within our comprehension. Only then, the poor human feels, will he be rid of his heaviest burden, his anxiety. This is why the child is forever asking, why? Even when he is grown, even when he is elderly, even at the point where he is ready to die, probably he will still be asking, why? I'll be back shortly. How many whys are answered? I think very few. Yet, man persists. The answers that he finds turn out to be, at best, only partial and lead only to more questions. Why doesn't he give up and simply take things as they are? I think it is that peculiar beast known as man, and he is afflicted with wonder sickness. Our cast included Mandel Kramer, Terry Keane, and John Beal. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I want you to open that bureau drawer. The middle one.
Why?
Just do it.
All right.
Do it. You'll see a brown sweater on the left-hand side.
Yes.
Now lift up the sweater and you'll see what's underneath it.
It's a revolver.
Yes.
Hey, Dottie, we won't need this.
Yes, we will.
But I told you by the time he gets here...
We have to kill him.
What are you saying?
Know what I'm saying. Don't pretend to be dull or stupid. We have to kill him.
Why?
You know why. Because he's alive.
Dottie!
He has to be dead. Otherwise, this whole thing, this entire enterprise we have here just crumbles away.
But even if he's alive, he's still a hero.
No, he's just another brave guy.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The shot of accident. The dart of chance. How well we know them, from legend and from life. Who aims the shot? Who throws the dart? Who rolls the dice? Who spins the wheel? Who hurls the bolt? Someone? Anyone? No one?
What happened?
You almost drowned, Tony? This gentleman saved your life. How did you happen to be here? Do you come to this beach often?
Actually, I never go to the beach.
Oh, what made you come here today?
I don't know. It's just that something seemed to say, go to Plum Beach today.
Something said?
Yeah, something, don't ask me what, said.
Our mystery drama, The Instrument, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Ralph Bell.
It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
His name is Anthony Warlock, and he has long ago stopped trying to convince people that it's his real name, the name he was born with. Parish records in Cornwall and Devon show Warlocks going way back to the late 1200s. The problem is that the name is too fortuitous because Anthony Warlock happens to be a writer who specializes in mysteries, mostly of a supernatural or occult nature. For 20 years now, Anthony Warlock has been writing his cryptic novels and short stories filled with mysticism and symbolism. But it has suddenly occurred to him that the most mysterious of all worlds is not one that he may conjure in his imagination, but this one, the world he lives in.
Tony?
Just this last sentence, Ruthie. Yes. Listen, Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
And now he gazed upon the face of death. The dark face of death. It was a face of compassion and kindness. Suddenly he understood that death was not the villain, but the hero of the drama. Death, the healer of sorrows. Death had come not to take, but to give rest and joy and peace everlasting. How'd you like that?
It's all right.
All right.
Well, I can buy death bringing rest and peace everlasting. But joy?
Well, I needed that speech rhythm. Da, 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 da.
We'll find another da-da.
Yeah. What time is it?
1 minute to 8, exactly. And you better be out of that door in 5 seconds.
I'm all ready. I'm wearing my sneakers, my sweatshirt. Here I go. I'll start at 8 on the head, as usual.
Going to try to beat your record?
No. I'll do my usual mile in 4 minutes, 32 seconds. How many men of 42 can even run a mile?
All right, move.
I'll be at Fielding's 4.5 minutes from now on the dot. Do you want anything?
Oh, just the morning paper.
All right.
Oh, that has to be for you, Tony.
Oh, damn it.
Nobody I know is up this early in the morning. Now go for your run. Whoever it is can call back
No.
later.
It has to be Harrison. I better talk to him. Hello. Yes, I thought it was you, Dick. Well, they give me an advance on it. Oh? Well, it's not all that much money, but if they'll spend something on promotion... I have an agent. His name is Dick Harrison. He was very excited. He said he had a new publisher lined up, and he couldn't wait to talk to me about it. We were on the phone for an hour with a great many details that I'm sure would be of no interest to you. And finally, I was able to hang up.
Well, what's up?
I'm not sure.
What'd he say?
Now that I think about it, not very much.
But surely he had a reason for calling.
It was a typical Dick Harrison reason. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Perchance.
It's possible.
On the other hand...
But it all adds up to nada. Garnished. Nothing.
Oh, I don't know. There's a needle somewhere in that haystack.
Poor Dick. He has to keep proving he's really out there fighting for you. Why don't you change agents?
No, I don't know. I'm used to Dick.
But he never does anything for you.
But I'm used to the way he never does anything. I can't go around breaking in new agents at my time of life.
But what has Dick Harrison ever done for you?
Hey, how about a cup of coffee, huh?
Don't you want to go out and run?
Oh, it's after 8. Hey, did you hear a noise back there while I was on the phone?
I'm not sure. I'm busy trying to make sense of your conversation. I may have.
It sounded like an explosion.
An explosion? Yes, I think so.
I wonder what it was.
Well, it could have been anything.
Well, bring in that cup of coffee, and I'll keep going till lunch.
If you're not careful, you'll actually finish that book on schedule.
Yes, I'm getting into some bad habits in my old age. I placed a fresh sheet of paper in the typewriter. Began to write. Words started to come slowly. The ideas seemed fuzzy and ill-formed. My mind wandered from the story. It bothered me. This is the way you feel when you're not sure of where you're going, but I had this particular story well under control. I knew exactly where I was headed and how I proposed to get there. Furthermore, I liked the story and how I was doing it. Should have been clear sailing, but for some reason, my mind had gone completely blank. I don't know how long. I just sat there and gazed at the empty paper.
Tony?
What?
Something wrong?
Wrong?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, I haven't heard that typewriter in over an hour.
Well, I guess I must have been daydreaming.
Oh, you generally don't run out of steam in the morning.
It must be a sign of advancing age.
You know something, Tony? You seem to be on an age kick this morning.
Oh, is that so?
Yes. A review of your conversation. You began by asking how many men of 42 could even run a mile.
So?
And then when I said something about getting a new agent, you replied you didn't care to break in another one at this time of life.
Well, I'll say one thing for you. You really listen.
And then you said you were getting into some bad habits in your old age. And just now, you mentioned advancing age.
I didn't realize you were keeping score.
So, Tony?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I just realized I'm 42.
Oh, 42 isn't old.
No, but 42 isn't 22. Not by a long shot.
Would you like to be 22 all over again?
Would you?
Well, I never think about things that can't happen. Tony, something wrong?
Yes, I suppose something is.
Well, what?
Everything.
Everything? I see. Does that include you and
No.
me?
No. We're all right. It's just... I just don't think I'm going anywhere.
Oh, is this going to be the what did I do with my life lament?
Do you ever look at yourself in the mirror?
Oh, constantly.
Don't you ever ask, what am I doing here? Where am I going?
I know where I'm going.
I am the product of 800 years of warlocks. More than 30 generations. And now the line comes to an end. In me.
I'm sorry, Tony.
What was it all for?
I don't know.
Sir Roderick Warlock died fighting for Edward I. John Warlock fought with Henry IV. Sir Ronald Warlock almost saved Charles I from Cromwell.
James Warlock was a master gunner under John Paul Jones.
Darling, I am completely aware of the magnificent exploits of your illustrious family on both sides of the Atlantic.
My father died at Pearl Harbor. My grandfather... Well, all I can say is everybody in my family's been a soldier, a sailor, an explorer, an adventurer. I'm the only sit-at-home, the only writer. Not really very much of a writer.
Oh, now, Tony, that isn't true. You're quite a writer.
Oh, yes? What have I written? Scary little ghost stories?
I don't think that's being fair to yourself.
Mysterious nonsense about what? The occult, the supernatural.
And then who says it's nonsense?
I say it's nonsense.
Oh, we really are having a bad morning, aren't we? And what brought it on?
Oh, how do I know?
Oh, that was so...
About what?
You know about what? I know what your family name means. It's going to die with you because I can't...
No. I don't want to hear any more about that. Ruthie, I'll tell you what bothers me. The fact that I'm a nobody.
But you're not.
I have a small talent. I have a small success. I've led a small life. I'll be buried in a small grave.
Everybody gets buried in a small grave, relatively speaking.
Let's play tennis.
Good. Now, you've had your outburst for the year.
Yeah, I suppose so. Look, Ruthie, about kids.
I stand ready at any time to give you your option.
I love you, Ruth. So please, let's never talk about it again, huh? Oh, incidentally, call Fieldings for me. Ask him to save me the paper since I didn't pick it up this morning.
All right.
We'll have lunch at the club, and, you want to get in 9 holes this afternoon?
Oh, sure. What a difficult life you lead. Tennis, lunch, golf.
I work hard, too.
That's funny.
What's funny?
Fieldings doesn't seem to answer.
Oh, he has to answer.
Well, maybe he's closed.
Why would he be closed? Oh, you shouldn't have hung up. Maybe he's waiting on a customer.
You know how he hates the sound of a ringing phone.
Well, why didn't he answer?
Hey, I thought we were going to play tennis.
Well, let's stop off at Fieldings on the way to the club and get the papers. Say, what's that smell?
Smell?
As if something's burning.
You know, I think you're right.
Where could it be coming from?
You know, while you were on the phone before, I thought I heard fire engines. Must be a big one going so... Tony, look out the window, smoke.
Hey, that's coming from just over the rise, toward town. It's kind of thick, very black.
Well, what could be on fire?
Let's find out. We got into the car and headed toward the village. As soon as we passed the bend in the road, we saw what it was. Thick black smoke was rising from the small clump of stores that made up the shopping center at Crosby Corners. All the fire equipment was out, and the sheriff's patrol car was diverting traffic. There seemed to be wreckage of some sort scattered all over the road. And then I immediately recognized it for what it was. The broken fuselage, the shattered wings of an airplane. Sheriff Pomeroy was directing traffic.
You're not coming any closer, Mr. Warlock. Make a detour right here.
Well, what happened, Sheriff?
Well, you can see one of them small jets, private plane, come down and crashed right into Fieldings.
Oh, good Lord.
Anybody hurt?
Yeah, 3 people on the plane, old man Fieldings, and some lady, we can't identify her, must have been one of the summer people.
Oh.
Dead?
Yeah.
Tony, look.
What do you want me to look at?
The clock. The electric clock in Fielding's window. In what's left of Fielding's window. You see, it stopped when the plane hit.
That's right, Miss Warlock. Exactly 4 minutes after 8.
4.5 minutes after 8. See where the second hand is? Exactly 32 seconds after. Oh, Tony.
Aren't you feeling well, Miss Warlock? You, better get her out of here. This place, it ain't a pretty sight.
Ruthie?
Yes.
You want to stop somewhere, have a drink?
No. Oh, Tony, do you realize what happened this morning?
Yes.
Every day of the year, rain or shine, you leave the house at exactly 8 a.m. You run a mile to Fieldings in exactly 4 minutes and 32 seconds.
I know.
And so at 4.5 minutes after 8, you're always standing in front of Fieldings. You've already picked up your newspaper off the stand, and you're looking at the headlines. That's what you do every morning.
Yes.
But this morning, you were about to leave. And at the last split second, you stopped. You didn't go. Oh, Tony, is there a reason? An explanation?
Are you perhaps waiting for me to explain it? Well, at this point, I don't know. And even if I did, I certainly wouldn't tell you this early in the story. So I shall be back in just a few moments with Act 2, at which time we may find the answer, and then again, we may not. Man, we are told, is a creature of habit. And surely Tony Warlock is no exception. Every morning, Tony runs a mile from his home to the general store in the village. He arrives there promptly at 4.5 minutes after 8. You can set your watch by him. Well, this morning, for the first time in years, Tony was delayed. And at 4.5 minutes after 8, a plane crashed into the store. Had Tony been standing in his usual place at his usual time, but he wasn't. And the question that runs through his mind is,
why? Why wasn't I on this morning of all mornings? Why? Why?
It's a miracle, darling. It's a miracle.
Of course, it's a miracle. But that doesn't answer the question. Why was I saved? 5 people are dead. The 3 in the plane, Mr. Fieldings, and a woman named Mrs. Jane Gray. Why was I saved? The people in the plane died because their aircraft underwent some malfunction. Mr. Fieldings and Mrs. Gray, they just happened to be there. I should have been there, too. Why wasn't I? Why was I saved?
Because Dick Harrison called you at exactly 8 a.m., the split second you were about to leave.
Suppose I had listened to you, Ruthie, and fired him and got myself a new agent. He never would have called me. And I would have...
Let this be a lesson to you. Never listen to me.
Oh, no. I should listen to you. You're always right. And I always do listen to you, except in this one case. Dick Harrison. All these years I've stayed with Dick. It's obvious he hasn't done very much for me. He's probably held me back. And yet, for some reason, I never let him go. Why didn't I fire Dick Harrison? Was it because I couldn't, or was it because I would need him to save my life one day? But how would I know that?
I don't know.
Why did he call me this morning? Why?
Why don't you ask him?
Hey, Tony. Oh, I'm sorry I'm late.
It's all right, Dick. I never expect you to be on time.
Oh, it was all in your interest, Tony, baby. I was with this top Hollywood producer. He's crazy about your books. And we're just about ready to talk a deal. This is going to be 6 figures. What brings you in from Rupeville into the big town, huh?
Dick, why did you call me this morning?
Why did I call you this morning?
Yes.
Well, I had this deal.
What deal? There was no deal.
Now, Tony...
Why did you call me?
Well,
To sing me another chorus of the same song and dance you've been giving me for years, is that it?
Now, just a second.
That was why you called me, wasn't it? Just tell me the truth, huh?
Okay, Tony. Maybe it's time you got yourself another agent.
At 1 minute to 8, you picked up your phone.
Tony, look, okay, I saved your life that time at the beach.
You dialed my number.
Well, you more than paid me back. Look, I get you publishers, but nobody. Well, you couldn't get by yourself, and as far as the biggies are concerned, you know you need an agent with more clout than me.
Why? Why did you dial my number at 8 this morning? Tell me, Dick, tell me.
I said I don't know.
Now, think, Dick, think. Was there a reason? Try to remember, huh?
Tony, I'm going to level with you. I'm scared. I've been bad for you, real bad. I've been playing on your sense of loyalty and gratitude. You know what I mean?
I don't care about that. The reason, please.
I got home last night. Must have been 4 this morning. I was with this dame. I tell you something. I must be getting old. Anyhow, I couldn't sleep. I don't know why. I thought about you.
Yes?
For hours, I kept tossing and turning and thinking about you. And
why?
And I know what's going on between you and Ruthie as far as I'm concerned. I've been getting a free ride. I know that. And lots of times, maybe my conscience bothers me. Maybe I've been hinting around you could do better elsewhere, but...
But what?
Well, lately, things haven't been breaking too well. I mean, the kind of thing I'm supposed to be good at. You know, singers, actors. I'm losing clients there, too. Today, you got to be a big organization. You have to be able to put packages together.
Please, Dick, don't get off the subject, huh?
So I need you, Tony. I really need you.
Dick, just tell me why you called me this morning at 8 o'clock.
Oh, I'm getting older, Tony.
Get to the point, please.
This is the point. Last night, I suddenly realized I'm... You know how old? Guess how old I am. I'm 42. Do you realize that? 42. Me. I'm 42.
42 isn't the end of the world, you know.
It is. If you're going no place. If you haven't made it. If you realize all of a sudden you're never going to make it. Never. What have I got? I asked myself. I got Tony Warlock. That's all I got. And so I got worried. Something said to me...
Yeah?
Something said, call him.
What was that something?
It was just something. It said, call him. Leave him know you're around, that you're in there pitching. And I am, Tony. I am.
What was this something?
Well, how do I know?
Was it a voice?
A voice? No. I didn't hear a voice.
Then what was it?
Well, what does it matter?
I have to know, Dick.
It's a feeling.
Yeah?
It's a feeling. It's in your bones.
What kind of a feeling?
Well, I just knew I'd better go to that phone and dial your number, and... Well, that's all I can tell you.
All right. I guess that's good enough, Dick. I guess that's good enough. It was good enough, and I remembered it had also been good enough once before. 15 years before, when he'd also saved my life. We were at the beach, Ruthie and I. Hey, how about coming in?
No, I don't think so. The surf looks a little rough.
Oh, that's nothing.
Well, there's no lifeguard on duty.
All we're going to do is take a little swim.
No, I don't think we'd better. Well, I'm not.
All right, I'll be right back.
No, Tony, you really shouldn't.
Ruthie, it isn't as if I don't know how to swim. The fact is, I'm a very good swimmer. I ran into the waves and began to move out. The water was cool and refreshing. I could see Ruthie standing at the edge. She looked quite small, waving at me to come back in. I laughed and waved back. By this time, I must have been 100 yards offshore. Finally, I decided I had enough, and I started to swim back. And suddenly, there was a terrible pain in my legs. I was seized by a sudden cramp. My body seemed paralyzed. I realized I should have tried to float. Surely I should have kept my head, but the pain was so intense that a surge of panic seized control of me. I waved my arms wildly. I shouted for help. I gulped in a mouthful of water. I started to go down. Suddenly... Hold still. Hold still. Just relax. Don't fight me. I'm drowning. I'm drowning.
No, you're not. Now, don't fight me. Now, just relax. Let go of me. I've got you. Let go. That's it. Now lie still. I'll pull you in.
Oh, how can we ever thank you, Mr.
Harrison. Dick Harrison. I'm sorry I had to sock him.
I don't think I'll ever want to swallow anything again as long as I live.
Listen, a little drink and you'll be first rate.
Where did you come from?
Where? Well, I just happened to be swimming out there, and you see, I'm just as big a fool as he is, except I didn't get a cramp.
But how did you happen to be out there?
Oh, that's a great question. The answer is, I don't know.
Do you come to the beach often?
No. The truth is, I hardly ever come to the beach. Oh, I'd much rather swim in a pool.
So, how does it happen you were out there today?
I just had a feeling I wanted to go to the beach.
Well, what kind of a feeling?
Oh, just, there's no way to explain it. I just got a feeling, that's all.
And because of a feeling you can't explain or even understand, I'm alive today. That was how it happened 15 years ago. And that's what had also happened this morning. A feeling, a mysterious feeling, had prompted Dick Harrison to do something. As a result, my life was saved. 2 stark and dramatic instances. In each, death was certain. 15 years ago, I would surely have drowned. This morning, I would have been killed beyond doubt in the flaming wreckage of the plane that destroyed the Fielding store. And as I thought about it, there were other instances, small perhaps, but was it all a part of a pattern?
What are you thinking about, Tony?
The number of times that Dick saved my life.
Oh. Well, the first day we met him at the beach. This morning, of course.
Oh, there were others.
I don't remember others. Twice in 15 years is good enough.
Oh, I remember some years ago. I lent him the car.
Yes?
When he returned it, he said, take it in to be looked at.
Well, I don't remember that.
Well, he checked the brake fluid. It was practically all gone. I had a leak in the master cylinder.
Oh, yes.
I could have stepped on the pedal and discovered the hard way that I had no brakes.
Of course. Suppose we'd have had to make a sudden stop, or we might have been going down a steep hill.
Well, you can write the ending to that little script yourself. But I'll never forget what he said to me that day. I thank you, Dick. It's a lucky thing you found out about the brakes.
Yeah, I guess it is.
I'll have to become more like you, Dick.
Oh, in one way?
I'll have to be more careful about a car. Check it out carefully, the way you do.
Well, I'm not careful at all.
Yes, but you actually went to the trouble of checking the brake fluid.
Yeah, and you know something, Tony? I never did a thing like that before.
What are you saying?
Well, I practically never look under the hood.
You don't?
No, I just get in and drive.
Well, what made you do it this time?
I don't know. I just got a feeling. I just got a feeling I'd better look under the hood. That's all I can tell you. I just got a feeling.
And so here we are in the realm of feelings. But, of course, as human beings, it's the only kingdom we know. Although there are those who will deny it, the practical fact is that one weak feeling can overpower 1,000 strong facts. So, we shall now concern ourselves with those things that cannot be proved, but which make up the reality of our lives. A heavy burden. But Act 3 will be equal to that task. I cannot believe, said Albert Einstein, that God chooses to play dice with the universe. But yet, if life is not a game of chance, what is it? It's been likened by some to a song. All right, we can buy that. But even here, is it precisely orchestrated? Or is there room for improvisation? That, you see, is the problem. There's never an answer. Only more questions.
On 3 occasions, Dick Harrison had saved my life. Could these have been accidental interventions? 1, perhaps. 2, maybe. But 3? And these were 3 that came rapidly into mind. Had there been others? Less dramatic, not quite so obvious? Yes. Yes, we had planned a cruise. An around-the-world cruise, some 6 months in advance, on the strength of an assignment Dick was supposed to have gotten for me. I remember the day he came to see me. Oh, Dick, come on in.
Oh, hi, Tony.
Did you bring the contract?
The contract?
For the motion picture rights.
Oh, that contract.
You know, I think I will write the screenplay.
Look, Tony,
I know what the book really should say.
About the contract.
Uh-oh.
Well, there was this problem.
Mm-hmm. Which problem? I thought there were no problems. Everything was set. So all I had to do was sign it.
Well, They weren't sure.
What weren't they sure about?
If they wanted to do a book about...
About what?
About, this mystic stuff you write about. Anyhow, the deal's off for a while.
Ah.
I'm sorry. We'll get another one.
Yeah, sure.
I mean it. You'll see.
I guess I'll have to break the news to Ruthie. She was really looking forward to that cruise.
Well, like I said, Tony, I'm real sorry.
It was for next August. We had the book 6 months in advance. I already sent in the deposit.
Well, you know this business. Who was it that said, there's many a slip between the cup and the lip?
Yeah, but you'd already told me that I was actually drinking.
Well, you know what I believe, Tony. I really and truly believe that everything happens for the best.
I had a hard time convincing myself of that. And an even harder one convincing Ruthie. But after a while, we both forgot about it. It must have been some 6 months later. Ruthie called my attention to a story in the paper.
Look at this, Tony. Fire on cruise ship, the SS Paradise Island, en route to...
Why is that name familiar? Oh, I know. We were supposed to be on that boat.
The SS Paradise Island, that's right.
Anyone hurt?
No. Oh, yes. One person. He died. He was in his cabin. Well, that's all. The only casualty. Died of smoke inhalation. Fire was in a ventilator.
Well, just think. We would have been on that cruise.
Well, the boat got back to normal quickly enough, according to the paper. Another one of Dick Harrison's great triumphs. Why do you stay with him?
I often ask myself the same question.
And what answer do you come up with?
I don't know. That was, 10 years ago? At least. And I'd forgotten all about it. But now I had to find out. We had booked passage on that cruise ship, and because of Dick's failure, carelessness, whatever. But because of Dick, we had canceled the trip. And then there had been a fire on the ship. One man had died in his cabin. Just one man. There had been just this one casualty. But one could be enough. If you're the one. I had to be sure.
What are you looking for?
Oh,
these check stubs and receipts. My goodness, Tony, don't we ever throw anything away?
Well, why should we?
Why? Because you get all cluttered up with paper.
Would you throw away a drawer full of old snapshots?
Of course not.
No, you said so? Why not?
Because they tell the story of your life.
So do these old pieces of paper.
But what are you looking for?
Yes. Received from Mr. Anthony Warlock the sum of $100 as a deposit for cabin B37. SS Paradise Island World Cruise leaving New York August 23rd, 19...
Oh, I remember. But why didn't we go? I forget.
Ruthie, I have to go to New York tomorrow.
Oh, but it's so hot.
Well, I have to go to the library.
The library?
It's the only place I can think of to get some special material. I couldn't tell her the real reason I was going in. I'd seen in the paper that the SS Paradise Island was in port, getting ready to sail on another cruise. I had to find out about a certain cabin. I just had to. And after I got off the train, I went right to the west side where the Paradise Island was docked. How was I going to find the answer to my question? Anyway, I joined the happy, noisy crowd and walked aboard. I was looking for a crew member, not an officer, but an older person who liked to talk. Well, she found me. An elderly, chubby, good-natured stewardess.
Trying to find your cabin, sir.
Yes, I'm trying to find my friend's cabin. I've been invited to a bon voyage party.
Oh, there's no end of them. What's your friend's cabin number?
Well, no, I don't remember.
Tell me his name. I can look it up on the passenger list.
Well, it's not my friend's cabin exactly. It's his friend's. And he invited me to his friend's party, and I don't know his friend's name.
But I suppose you'll just have to search the ship. Hope you find him before we sail.
This is a beautiful ship, isn't it?
Oh, my, yes. I've been with her since she was commissioned 12 years ago. Haven't missed a single trip.
I was on board here, to say farewell to a friend about, must have been 10 years ago.
Were you?
Yes, I remember, because that was the trip she caught fire.
No, she did not.
There was a lot of smoke and all, but it was a ventilator problem.
But one of the passengers died, didn't he?
Yeah. Poor man. I knew him. I was assigned to his cabin. I never had a chance.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
It's my only unhappy memory in all my years at sea.
I suppose you remember it well, huh?
Oh, yes. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. The alarm was sounded. I was able to get all my passengers on deck, but I was too late for Mr. Grayson. Poor Mr. Grayson. In cabin 37. Right here. B deck. Cabin B, 37. Funny thing, the only reason he got that cabin was because someone else had canceled.
I didn't say another word. I couldn't. I walked off the boat. I wandered into a bar. Something I rarely do when I'm alone. I ordered a drink. I took the receipt out of my pocket. There it was. I had reserved cabin B-37 for that particular cruise. Had I gone on it, I would have been dead. Once again, Dick Harrison had intervened. But why? Why was all this happening? Why was I being saved? For what reason? Was it because there was something I was supposed to do, something I must accomplish before I died? But what? All I knew was writing, and a kind of specialized writing at that, mostly about the supernatural. The fact is, I was being kept alive, and by Dick Harrison.
Beats me, Tony.
But you keep saving my life, Dick.
Well, the answer could be in one of your books.
Which one?
Tony, you're my most important client just now, and so you know what I'm doing? I'm reading your books.
Oh, don't tell me that you never...
Well, Tony, they were always a little bit too heavy for me, but I found out if you stay with them... well, I'll tell you one thing. They sure changed me.
Changed you how?
I feel different.
In what way?
In every way.
Mention one.
I'm beginning to feel peaceful.
Peaceful? What does that mean?
I don't feel I have to be on stage all the time. I feel I can relax, just sit quietly and think. It's a wonderful feeling.
And you said you found something in one of my books.
It's no one thing, Tony. It's no one book. It's all of them. All of them together. It's what happens to you while you read. You feel like somebody's talking to you.
Who?
I don't know. And it doesn't matter. Somebody or something just wonderful makes you feel satisfied just to be yourself. What you're doing, Tony, is important. So important.
Important?
Yeah. Because it can change people.
Or maybe you're just feeling blue, Dick.
You don't understand. I'm feeling wonderful. Tony, maybe I was meant to be your agent.
You? Why?
So you wouldn't become too successful.
Well, that's a fact. I'm not too successful.
But you keep writing what you're writing now. Keep writing. Believe me, Tony, this world needs it.
Was that why I was being saved? Is it possible that I was actually creating a new philosophy? Was I being saved because my work was not yet done? In my mind, I quickly reviewed all that I'd ever written. Yes, it was possible that I was laying the foundation for a whole new concept of belief. It was not in any specific thing I said, but everything pointed to a harmonious force in the universe which any one of us could make his own. Yes, perhaps that was my mission. Perhaps that's why I was being saved. My work was not yet done.
Tony, I think you write some rattling good stories. But as far as any religious... I don't know how to put this.
Well, how do you account for the fact that I've been saved so often, Ruthie?
Well, it could be coincidence.
I don't think so.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Why don't we just wait and see what happens?
Was it coincidence? Or was I being saved from a crashing plane, from drowning, from a fire, from a dangerous automobile, by a man who not only saved me by what he did, but also because of what he was, a rather mediocre literary agent, who thus kept me writing in a certain style? So I was thus destined to save humanity. I would have to continue to write my philosophy, and therefore I could not die. I had a tremendous feeling of power. I am, after all, only human. I couldn't help it. Is it true that I cannot die? I cannot be killed? I had to prove it to myself. I was standing on a busy corner. I deliberately stepped into the path of an onrushing automobile.
Tony!
Dick!
Are you out of your mind? You deliberately stepped into the path of that car.
Did I? Where did you come from?
I don't know. I just happened to be here.
You just happened to be here? Then it's true.
What's true? What's true?
I can't tell you, Dick.
Why?
I'm scared, Dick. I'm scared.
The end of the story? We don't know. That is, we don't know yet. This is, after all, a contemporary story, and perhaps we'll find out in 5 or 10 or 20 years. Why not? This kind of thing has been happening all through history. Every now and then, someone comes along, usually out of nowhere, and changes the thinking and or the beliefs of the world. I may have something to spur your thinking in just a few minutes. We presented a man named Anthony Warlock who could have died any number of times, but somehow his life was always being saved by the intervention of one Dick Harrison. Anthony Warlock believes it's because he, Anthony, has something of great importance to bestow upon the world. However, could it be the other way around? Does Dick keep saving Anthony because one day Dick will have something vital to give to the world, and Anthony is the one who must financially support Dick until Dick is ready? Which one is the instrument, and which one is the player? Our cast included Ralph Bell, Bob Caliban, and E.V. Juster. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.